G'day, g'day, and how you going? What do you know? We'll strike a light. G'day, g'day,
Hello,
and
Bobber.
how you going? G'day, 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 and she'll be right. It's Australia Day. G'day, Bomber Steve. Happy Australia Day, brother.
This is a bit of a surprise. We didn't think we'd be able to go live at 9.
We weren't going to. Boo, Sweeties Creek
Hello,
Farm.
Julie Ann.
Surprise.
How are you going? Surprise.
We weren't going to go live, and then decided, well, I'm home. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So Adam's had work today, so
yeah.
he's been out. So anyway,
double live stream for the day. How good's that?
Yeah. So did you catch it? It's almost like you're waiting for you. Did you get to catch Adam's music earlier on today at all?
Oh yeah, we had the Australia Day show down at the Porter's Plainland Hotel, and I wasn't going to go live for it, but a couple of our friends over in the United States had asked for some live action, so I thought, yeah, I'll put it on there. We're probably going to get tagged with multiple copyrights on that one.
Hi,
G'day,
Tanya.
Tanya's here as well. Tanya
doing?
Wormsley.
Sorry, Adam
Hey,
couldn't
mate.
do his Facebook Live tonight. He was not home.
Yeah, I wasn't home for it. There we go. There's Tanya. G'day, Tanya. Tanya's one of our Patreon patrons as well. So thank you so much for all your wonderful support. Tan, we really do appreciate it. You've been a long-time supporter of Tuesday Night Live, and we really do appreciate that. So thank you so much, mate.
That's okay, Julian. I'm sorry I sort of was late to your live that you guys did on, what day is it today? Sunday? I didn't realize that Adam had gone live at the pub that he was working at on Sunday. And then I ended up on another live stream, and then I just got lost. And then I think Bibby's like, your husband's live, Sweeney's Creek, you're going live. What are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just lost in YouTube. Oh my gosh. I've had a crazy couple of days. So anyway.
Rightio. Carl Lewis in the house. Hey, Carl, how are you, brother? Mr. John Harvey, the sailor of sailors, and the man who hails from Trinidad with salt for your meat.
And cinnamon sweet.
Look at that. I've taught her well. Salt for your meat and cinnamon sweet.
Hey, Carl, thank you for your super chat today that you did while Adam was playing. He couldn't see anything, and I had Archer on my lap, so it was a bit of a crazy...
Oh, yeah. Anyone that gave super chats for today's live stream of the Australia Day show down there. Now, it's a nice, mellow venue, and we just take it... It's just nice, and it was a real mellow afternoon, wasn't it? It's sort of hard with all the social distancing. You can't have the dance floor full. You can't have any of that stuff going on, so... It makes it a little bit on the hard side, but it was really, really nice to get out there, and been nice to get out and do some gigs again. That's for sure. It's been really cool.
Yeah,
so,
it's been different having him go to work. We've been living in each other's shadow for 12 months. So you irritated with me yet?
I know you're not irritated. I'm not irritated with you, but I know you're irritated with me, so I'm doing all right.
I'm all right. I'm just nervous about this week and stuff that's going on.
What have you got going on this week? What do you got? Come on.
First of all, I just want to say to Julianne, you are a pro at live stream, so I know it was your first one from your farm, but I see you popping up and joining other people's lives all the time, and that's what it's about, getting experience and stuff. I'm not game enough to join anyone else's live yet.
Is she trying to promote her live streams on our live stream?
Good. Do it. Put your link up. Tell us when you're live.
We're pro sharing, folks. Pro sharing. Sharing is caring, apparently. Carl, yours. Go for it, brother.
So what have we got? What have I got at the moment? What have we got? What we've got going on.
Okay, what have we got going on?
Well, tomorrow will be my first day without either children in 6 and a bit years.
Yes. Very excited.
No.
So Archer started his new kindy on Monday, and he's back again tomorrow. And Xander has his first day back at school tomorrow.
Grade 1.
So he's into grade 1, and very excited about all of that. And I think Mummy doesn't know what to do with herself yet. So, yeah, might have to hang out with me for the day. Get you on the tractor.
I think I'm just going to be sitting next to a clock staring at it.
So they go, they're watching the clock waiting for the kids to come home.
I'm terrible.
Oh, that's great.
No, Sweeney's Creek. No, Bomber. If you want, put links up for everybody. We're about sharing the love. It's
Yeah,
all
share
good.
the love, man.
Tanya, yes, funny you should say more baking. So my plan is for not this channel, my cake channel. I am going to start doing some small videos of what I do, not a how-to, what I do videos on my cake channel. And I also have some more, my Nettie, hashtag Nettie Makes videos for the Silhouette Park Farm.
Yeah.
I've got two, one's a recipe that Mum gave me a while ago. So it's something that it's one of her recipes, and another one just because. So they're more baking fun in the kitchen, and I'll be able to do them without children around.
You'll be able to actually do some videos without taking 17 takes with Mum, I need to go to the toilet.
Archer
Go,
opening
mate.
the fridge.
The fridge open up.
It's really
Oh,
strange.
it's funny
So
as.
cool. So Mama YouTube cooking going to go off. Yeah, well, it's the one for my cake channel. I'm just going to stick it with cake stuff. Like I'm not going to do any baking as such. It's just going to be caking.
So what we're talking about there, folks, is for Nettie's cake channel. So you see the banner across the bottom. If you look up Annette Kilpatrick on YouTube, you'll find her cake channel that we've just started kicking off. I've got another little project that I'm working on as well through YouTube, but we're keeping that hush at the moment.
But
so.
that's just a side project.
yeah.
I'm not going to be putting as much energy into that as I am with the Silhouette Park Farm one.
Well, you're cooking
So
anyway, and you're doing the cakes, all these cakes for people.
I'm going to do it along when I'm
really
doing that stuff.
So Firefly Farm
Hi, Laurie. How you
from
doing?
New York. G'day. How are you?
I hope you like the song that Adam sung for you 1.5 times today.
I know. I can't believe that.
That was so funny.
I'm sitting in there. I finally get requested one of my songs, and I forgot it.
It was pretty funny.
I had someone who agent from
walked
Boddington Farm walked in, and and I was like, literally, I just went blank on my own song. I had the ultimate brain fart. Like seriously, my head went. Brr.
The look on his face was just like nothing.
I just went blank.
And I'm trying to like mouth the words. I was about how far away? Would I have been 5 meters away from you or something?
Enough for me to see you go.
trying to tell him,
which
the
was
words.
really helpful. It was really helpful.
I was trying to tell him with the words. But anyway, idle hands means lots of yummy baking, right? Well, I do have a list of recipes, so I just wasn't sure how often I should post them. That was my thing. I didn't want to flood the channel with baking stuff, so I don't know. But this next one will be using 2 ingredients that we produce on the farm.
Yeah. So that was awesome last night. Thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. That was last night for you guys over in the States. So we do.
And it's still today here for us.
It's still today here. So it's still the 26th. It's still still Australia Day. So we're still here. We're still kicking. Han Solo's here as well. G'day, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Lots of. Oh, look at that.
That's what I just said. That's what I was referring to.
I'm actually looking forward to that myself. So, what else we got there?
Juliet and Steve, aren't you in like this next to each other?
Yeah, Juliet's, I think they're in different rooms.
Oh, okay, of course.
Yeah, I think they have like their office and another one or something. I think they're both set up near each other.
6:15 in the morning.
6:15 in the morning over there. That's over in New York. So wonderful. Still dark out. Holy moly. 6:15. I think the sun comes up about 4 a.m. here, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's about it.
So, yeah.
That's about the time that Archer wakes up and goes, sun's up, Archer's up. And Mummy goes, oh, I'm not a morning person.
Rightio. Now, Nettie wanted to talk about a couple of things today. So she wanted to talk about the... Sorry, what's about?
No, it's fine. I just remembered something I was meant to tell you, but I'll tell you later. Sorry.
So Nettie wanted to talk about, you mentioned before we come on about doing the pigs.
Yes.
And I've been wanting to get them all done. We are going to have some pig videos coming out very soon on some butchering stuff and all the rest of it. But
I was just saying random words at you before because I was panicking.
I said to Nettie, what do you want to talk about tonight?
And she went, blah, 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 blah. I don't really know how to talk to adults anymore, so I need to take some lessons. We went to a party the other day, and I just was there with the adults for a while, and then suddenly I was just like, I just went and sat with the kids because I don't know how to talk to adults anymore. I don't even.
All the other adults and parents at the party went, oh, Nettie's looking after them. Thanks.
So I had a whole heap of kids, and it was wonderful.
Oh, that's funny as. David D's in the house as well.
Hello, David D. We haven't seen you around for a while.
So David D in London from DD London Farms. Look at that, there. What was that one there?
What is it? Nah, different rooms, and don't want to miss the chat by getting up and walking. That sounds like me.
Oh, that's Bob and Steve.
If I'm in the bedroom and Adam's in the lounge room, I'll send him a text. Can you get me a cup of tea? I'm too lazy. What are you talking about, Carl?
Carl's on fire again, is he?
What's this I hear about a pay-per-view watching Adam put a bun in the oven? Are you sure that's all right? You want the channel to go down?
You pointed out Carl's message. You should know by now. Carl, it's only a matter of time before Carl puts something up. I'm gonna love his work.
Good times. That's how the rumor mill starts, Carl.
I know.
Tanya, sadly you can't watch the butchering ones. Yeah, look, that's fine.
Look at
We
that.
always
It started already. We're not.
I've been in a good paddock. It's not baby.
And so I said, no, for mine's all the COVID. No, well, obviously I'm not pregnant, but I'm not going. Mine's a COVID 40.
Let me ask you: when in your life has anyone ever questioned why you're not having an alcoholic beverage in an event and said, "Oh, you must be pregnant"? Never. So don't even start. Hi, Gendera.
So Nettie was.
Hi, Erwin. How
I
are you
remember
doing?
when you were pregnant with Xander, and we went somewhere, and someone went up and go, "Are you pregnant?" And you went, "No."
Oh
I'm
no,
not.
no, I was pregnant with Archer.
I was Archer.
I
Sorry.
was pregnant with Archer.
And Nettie went, "Are you
She's-
pregnant?"
No, we were at the pregnancy expo, and I had Xander. He was only little bubba, and he wasn't even. I don't even think he was walking yet. And she said to me, "Oh, how many weeks are you?" And I went, "I'm not pregnant. I just haven't lost my baby weight." And she nearly died. And I'm so sorry. I'm pregnant. I really am. I'm like 20 weeks pregnant. I'm really sorry. I felt so bad, but it was really funny.
We had we actually when we were was it Xander or Archer when we ran into some friends.
That was Xander.
That was with Xander. So pregnant with Xander. We went to the baby expo in Brisbane. We went to it under protest from me, but I had to go. And Nettie had about 8 gazillion things she wanted to look at. So we went down to the baby expo. It's a huge, big event down there in Brisbane. And we literally run into some people that we knew. And we said, "Listen, we haven't told anyone yet. Keep it quiet." And about 15 minutes later, her husband rang me up
And said,
and said, "Oh, congratulations, dude."
So that went really well. Did I'm out of little ones? You need a daughter. Oh gosh, don't start that.
Oh, everyone's going to start on that now.
I'm not pregnant, guys. I'm really not. I don't even know how did that even start?
Hey, Carl. Carl started the rumor mill. Look at that.
What would a down under baby gender reveal? We wouldn't even do a gender reveal.
No, we
don't find out. I mean,
No.
we're not pregnant. Are you starting on them, trying to get me to have another baby?
I'll gladly put another
You
one
know
in you.
what? You know I'd have another one in a heartbeat, but we need a proper income to be able to afford it.
Oh,
Anyway, let's
need
move
a
on
lot
to
more
some-
subscribers to get to there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
If we earn an income of this, I'll consider. Actually, I turned 40 this year. We're probably too old to have babies.
no, you'd be right. You can
Um,
pump out another one. Nettie's terrified that we'll have twin boys.
I don't mind if it's twin boys. I'm just terrified of having 2 babies at once because I'm just like, holy cow! How do you do 2 babies at once? It's
It's
like,
funny.
how do you
David
like,
do the boys need a sister. How do we get on this?
I'm not really sure.
It's gone into there now. That's funny as. No, we've thought about it, but we're not really there at this point, are we?
we're not
So,
discussing it on a live
yeah,
stream either.
There you go. We're not there. I've been told.
Ah.
Rightio. Now, anyway, back to pigs. So we have got we've got 2 pigs that are extremely large. Nettie's lost it now. Extremely large, and we're ready to do some pig business and ready to make sure that they're ready to go in the fridge, make some bacon, do all of that stuff, and we're getting pretty excited about it. but we need to clear out some freezer space at the moment. So we actually have butchery videos coming up of sheep and pig. We got hams and bacon videos coming up. And then we'll have some more smoking videos as well, where we're going to be doing smoking of hams, bacons. We're going to do smoking of lamb ribs and all of that stuff as well. Now, the bacon as well, we'll ask you guys in the live chat at the moment, or if you're watching this back later, please leave us a comment and let us know what you think. But the idea that we're doing is I was thinking about doing videos for both bacons. So both types of bacon. Nettie knows what I mean when I say that.
Yeah.
Now, pardon me, we're talking about doing a modern bacon, where we do the modern way of doing it, and we'll do like a maple triple smoked bacon or something.
Yeah.
Something that we normally have, like everyone does. But we'll also do a shelf stable old school bacon.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think that's a really good idea. If we don't know, like if you're watching this back or anyone currently in the chat, we just need feedback.
Yeah. So if anyone's keen to see that, now the reason that people don't make the shelf bacons is because they're not done with nitrates. They're done with plain salts and all the rest of it. It's a very old school method. You have to be extremely clean when you do it. Everything has to be done perfectly and precisely. Otherwise, it is extremely dangerous to do. So I don't sort of encourage anybody to do that. There's so many methods of making bacon with using your nitrates, using your different stuff in there to actually make sure that the right levels of stuff in there, so they're 100% safe to eat. But yeah, what we're going to do is I might crack one out. I actually might use some pink salts in it to just in case anyone tries to copy the recipe. But the general recipe will be the same as normal. The idea of that is back before refrigeration, bacons and hams used to be made and hung in sheds, and they used to be hung so that you could hang them in the kitchen, slice off what you need. They used to be coated in lard, and then used to slice off what you needed. Then used to cover it with pepper to stop insects and all that coming through. I just noticed that myself. Mr. D and
I'm just ignoring the rest of this chat suggesting girls' names for us because what?
So D and I, our fantastic cryptocurrency update friend, mate, sensational. Cannot wait to see some videos and stuff of your property up there, and spoke about doing some stuff with some animals or some different stuff. If you need any help, mate, we've got a fantastic community within the homesteading community on YouTube. Any information you need on anything, if we can't help you, then we can probably find someone that can. So very, very cool to have you on board, mate. And I'm actually we're actually Patreon supporters of his as well. Yeah. And I think we do $1 because we're cheap. And but yeah, sensational. Absolutely love all your live streams, mate. They are just brilliant. And we absolutely just love everything that you do, mate. It's awesome. So do you have a smokehouse? That's from Han Solo. Now, I don't have a smokehouse as such, but we do have 3 different smokers that we use. If I could do a full smokehouse, I would. But I think I'm allowed to use the smokers until she that says I am no longer allowed to smoke.
What's that beep?
Hey, that beep, that bing.
Yeah.
That was your phone.
Oh.
So I keep on going until Nettie said, enough smoke's enough smoke. Stop. And then we give it a bit of a break. But we run the smoker that we use for the beef brisket videos. I've also got an old locker that I use, an old gym locker. The tall one that I use as a smoker as well. Put a fire in the bottom of that, and also have I've got the big pizza oven smoker as well, which is sensational. So all good there. I think that just about covers all of that. So yeah, we're gonna do some smoky videos on the bacons and all that using apple woods, grape woods, and a few other different things as well. So pretty excited about that. And yeah, so if anybody's keen on watching those videos, or if you've got anything that you'd like to see as we're doing them, we might even do some butchery videos on cutting up the pigs as well, on where to find different cuts. So I might do that video and actually physically show you where to get the cuts of meat from them if people are interested in that. I've got to be a little bit careful what we show, because as soon as you show anything cutting up animals, people get a little bit iffy on it. So we've got to be a little bit on the careful side what we show, but we actually don't show the slaughtering side of stuff. There's enough videos out there, and yeah, there's enough stuff out there to do that. We actually just show the butchering side, and don't do any of the graphics side for you. We're purely informational, and if you want that other stuff, then you can go to someone else's channel. So righty-o. So if anybody, now, did somebody put something about an elephant there, missing the blue elephant? What was that there? That had to be for DNI. So
Scroll up. I don't know. Sorry, I was just.
now, if DNI's there, I know I've seen his videos. He goes just up the road from his house, and there's an elephant sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
And he can go down and feed the elephants bunches of bananas. It's so cool. So you're on my list to come and visit when we come over there, mate.
I think Laurie asked if we'd had piglets before, but we don't breed them.
No, we don't breed pigs. We get our piglets in, and
we get them when they're weaned. Yeah.
Oh, Blue Elephant is a restaurant in Thailand. There you go. There you go.
And are you going to work the bacon into the cooking videos? Yeah, that'll be Adam though. I'm really not.
No, you do though.
Oh,
who put that? Was that one there? It was
Han Solo.
There you go.
I just look. I'm not confident with my cooking. I'm really. I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know if there's something,
you guys have seen the cakes she puts out and all the rest of it, but as soon as it comes to other cooking, you're like zero confidence in yourself.
Like it
blows my mind.
I just look.
Your flavors and that are awesome though. You do a great job.
Thank you. That's really nice, because I've had my confidence knocked a few times about different stuff over the years, and I don't know. I don't know.
I do a big bunch of the cooking here at home too. So, but I really enjoy cooking. So I do a.
I'm a boring cook because I don't like exploring with stuff, because I figured everyone's going to hate it.
And I'm all big flavors and have a crack at everything. So
I don't know. But yes, the bacon, we will be doing some stuff. Actually, I know which one you can do with the bacon.
There we go. He was with the elephants yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh,
I know this has absolutely nothing to do with elephants, but on the top of my bucket list is to feed a giraffe, and it sounds really dumb. But like when I hear elephants, I think of like maybe even feeding an elephant or something. But that's
should I tell my elephant story?
No, I don't know if that's. I don't know. Maybe later. Is there any kids in the channel?
I was at the. I'll keep it clean.
Still waiting for my fudge, Nettie. You can add a dozen lamingtons. Do you know what? So today Adam was in. There was a Australia Day lamington eating competition at the pub. Adam won it last year, and this year he wasn't going to go in it, but last minute decided to go in it. Anyway, he did.
I was challenged.
He did really well. He ate 11 lamingtons. He had the 12th in his mouth, but just the time ran out before he could sell it. So he ended up getting second place this year. And anyway, so at the end of it, the pub owner said, "Who wants some lamington fingers?" And Archer had been saying, "Oh, they're eating all the lamingtons. I want lamingtons." So they put the plate in front of Archer. Anyway, so he finished them. We're halfway home. He realised we weren't going to Nindi Gully. He goes, "I thought we were going to Nindi Gully," which is another pub that Adam works at, which is like a 6-hour drive for us. He goes, "Well, if I can't go to Nindi Gully, you need to make me lamingtons, Mum. All you need is butter, eggs." What do you say? Butter, eggs, sugar, and chocolate. Please make them now. And I'm like, "Are you serious, dude?" I gave a tantrum. Go make me lamingtons.
Archer's 4, by the way, so he's funny. Yes.
I love it how his alternative to anything, if he's upset, is for Mummy to go make him a cake.
I know.
That
took me ages to teach him that, guys.
Now I know.
Bacon maple glazed cake. I don't know how that'd go. Remember one of my music shows.
You explained about that. Oh, thanks, Tanya.
One of my Tuesday night live supporters, one of our sponsors for the show, they give us a whole heap of stuff to give away. Gordon and Judy from Hippie Shack Creations, they've got a YouTube channel. They're just kicking off as well, and just really nice. Gordon and Judy have been friends of mine for years, and I put a challenge out for her. She was making candles, and I asked her to make a bacon scented candle, and she did.
Yeah.
And she dropped one off here, and we opened it up, and the whole house smelled like smoked bacon. Like,
but when someone mentioned, I don't know, they're talking about bacon glaze or something. I see it all the time. It's one of those ones that people do. They put it out, and it's like a glazed icing or something like that. To me, it sounds like really gross. I know I have no interest in making it, but I think Adam wants me to try it, like a candied bacon maple.
Yeah, candy bacon.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very appealing to me. I just feel like a savory with a sweet. I don't know. A lot of people love it, but
it's always give it a bash.
So a lot of people have fed giraffes. So that's actually one of the. If Adam ever says to me like, what's on your bucket list? What are the things you absolutely want to do? I literally have one thing, and that is to feed a giraffe. It's one of the things that I really want. I don't know.
So we went to the zoo. There's a zoo about an hour and a half drive from here, and they got giraffes in, and we were taking the kids up there for one of the birthdays. And I contacted them and said, listen, are you doing a giraffe feeding? And they said, we will be, but we're not yet. It's like, oh, they're trying to settle
I turned 40 in August, so, that's a hint for a present. Got to try. A girl's got to try.
You got to feed a dog. Got you to feed a dolphin.
Yeah.
Wild dolphins. Yeah, you got to pat them and all the rest of it as well. So.
Oh, Sweeney's used to do it all the time, the bacon glaze thing. Do you have a recipe that you're willing to give up?
Oh, yeah, because she's a baker.
Only if you're willing to give up your recipe. Because I could Google it, I guess, but it's definitely not one in my list of things.
That's right. There, Tanya won one. That's right. She won one of the bacon scented candles.
Yeah.
There you go. Through our Tuesday night live show on Facebook. So she won that. That was that's awesome.
So when you drop in here, I can, what is it? Ride an elephant, feed the monkeys.
You feed giraffes, swim with the dolphins,
so
ride an elephant,
I've
feed the
swum
monkeys.
with dolphins and I've fed dolphins. I've ridden a camel. Does that count?
One hump or two.
I have fed monkeys. I just have never fed a giraffe. So, and that is my one thing. I'm probably going to be terrified, but I don't know.
How funny was that monkey?
Are there any kids? Harrison,
no, we can't.
Harrison might be watching.
We can't talk about that monkey. It was the dirtiest monkey you've ever seen. It was hilarious. So
we'll take a look in my book of tricks. That would be awesome, Sweeney's, because it's not something that I want to pretend that I always give credit to anyone that gives me recipes. But yeah, why not? When we've got our own baking going, I might. Hey, Agent.
Agent is in the house.
Lovely to meet you today. Thank you.
So Agent dropped into the show today as well. So
I said to Bibi, I'll go look for him. And she's like, you idiot. You don't know what he looks like.
So for those that don't know, Agent, if you haven't seen
Down on Boddington
Farm's YouTube channel, Agent is on there, and he wears the mask over his face. A bandana over his face the whole time. And
he needs to get like a fence thing, like with Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Mr. Wilson
from what was it, Home Improvement?
Needs to do that. Go like, howdy ho, neighbor.
I reckon that would be
what are you all up to?
But so I've joined the club of the very few people that have seen Agent without his mask on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have recognised him.
Did you see what he gave us?
Yes, I know.
So he gave us a whole heap of heirloom seeds that he's collected from his garden. So we've got broccolini there. Broccoli seeds, sorry.
I'm so excited about that. It's broccolini.
It's broccolini, is it? There, it is broccolini. Broccolini seeds. There was some pumpkin seeds, Queensland blue, and a butternut pumpkin. So
excited.
Thank you so much, mate. That is absolutely awesome. And now we're going to find somewhere to get them on in there somewhere.
Janet Boddington Farm, you suggested that at the beginning, that Agent come and find me. Yeah, because I was just like, I'll go find him.
So then he goes, hey, I'll go find Agent. Yeah, apparently he's here somewhere, looking around. She's going, hang on, he always wears a mask. I don't know what he looks like. Oh,
I just,
funny.
you know how you have this impression that you're just going to see someone and know exactly who they are. Like I had this thing,
That's
like, oh, I'll go
funny.
meet him. I'll make sure that he's not worried about coming up and saying hello. I don't know what I was thinking.
Sorry, I haven't said g'day to Mike the Caveman yet either.
Hello,
so
Mike the Caveman.
G'day, mate. How are you? Thank you for tuning in today as well. So, so we've said g'day to D and I. Now, D and I got a you had a great shout out today in the background of one of Crypto Aries videos. She had picture of you up in the background on one. I don't know whether you noticed that or not. So she was talking about the coolest people in crypto and doing all of that. It was just a sneaky one in the background, and I saw it and I went, "Oh, there's D and I." That was pretty cool.
Have we missed anyone? Sorry if we've missed anyone.
I think there's a few in there we might have missed, maybe. So
if we have missed you, say g'day again.
Jandara's here.
Yep, we saw Gerwin before.
So Gerwin's in there.
No, the Wilson thing. Todd, you look above the crowd. He's 6'4". Yeah, I know you did say that actually. But yeah, and most people were seated because of social distancing. So they were actually at capacity today at the pub.
Yeah, it was actually, it's kind of weird because it's so spread out. It's hard to do shows because
they're all in different sections.
My music shows, my show's all about being here, like up here on top of people. Like I really love having a crowd up really close and a big crowds, and the more the better. And it's kind of hard because everything's so spread out.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get that atmosphere really pumping. It's
you had people walking through listening, but they were moved on because they're not allowed to stand.
They're not allowed to stand around and hover, and people aren't allowed to dance. And it's
and my whole family booked out the 2 tables in the bar area. Our family, yeah.
Our family,
yeah.
Or your family.
Well, it's our family because your family.
Our family.
Yeah.
Your family, my boys.
And it's funny. And do you know what I absolutely love is that we all sat there and checked it out on YouTube because Anna, my cousin, she turned on YouTube to have a look and she couldn't get the chat to work. So then Darren got on his and logged in and showed her how to do the chat. And then Dad was like, oh, I can do it on my phone. So him and Uncle Mick sat there and watched you on YouTube 5 meters away from you there.
There's a live show going right there and they're watching me on YouTube.
Well, I think he was just showing Uncle Mick how it worked. So, So
we expect Uncle Mick to be in all the live streams now.
Yeah.
He'll appear somewhere.
That's all right. How many were there? I don't know. They're at capacity because they had numbers. Like they were fully
it's strange
booked.
because they could have the section where you guys were sitting. They were allowed 14 in that section.
And we were table of 14.
Yeah, and then all the other sections are between 2 and 4.
Yeah,
for all the spread out areas.
Yeah,
around the pool tables, around all the different stuff.
And I think Agent was out on the deck.
Yeah, Agent was out on the deck, and they had all the tables were booked out for 3 sessions over the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of weird.
So, yeah, Mike the Caveman is the other half of Wild Edibles, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I think, or is Wild Edibles. I'm not really sure. I could be wrong. Sit down. Sit.
So Wild Edibles and, Mike the Caveman. So.
Agent distracted Adam when he walked in today. Yes.
Yeah, he did. He walked in. I went, oh, there he is. And I thought, Nettie's not going to know who that is.
I said to Agent, I said, I'm so used to sometimes, like at Adam's shows, we get like some creepy people turning up.
He's
and
digging into stuff.
And so when he was there, I kind of looked at him and I was like, I have no idea who you are. And he straight away, he went, Agent in the house. And I was just like, oh, thank goodness you're not a creep. And so I said to him, I was just like, because you've got to be like, you don't know. Like people come up to you expecting.
It's really funny. Like I get used to it because people come up to me all the time with the music side of stuff, and especially doing the Facebook side of it. You don't know who people are.
No.
Like I literally have no idea who people are. And they act like they know you, but you've got no idea who they are. But the other side of that is too, Nettie, actually, she runs most of my Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
For my music stuff.
Mm.
So every now and then you get some very forward ladies. It's been a while since that's happened. So very forward ladies come in and
because you've got a wedding ring now.
Yeah, get a wedding ring, and because you got that, they sort of suggest that maybe you should do some stuff after the show with them, and they don't realize they're actually talking to my wife at the time.
Oh, I remember back like 10 years ago.
And my wonderful wife, I'm telling
funny.
the story. Don't try to change the subject. So my wonderful wife turns around and she says to them, "Oh, great. So this is in chat on thing as me," and goes, "Great, I'll meet you after the show. Come up and say good day." Doesn't tell me.
Whatever.
So then just you and one of your mates sitting at the bar having drinks, sitting back and waiting for the show to start. And that's when the show finished. The show started.
I don't imply anything. I'll just say, if you want to catch up after the show and say good day, say you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
And they can take it however they like.
And I got this crazy woman coming up to me and suggesting all this stuff. I'm going, what's going on? This is nuts.
And I'm over there with a glass of wine going, cheers, this is fun.
I looked up and I just saw Nettie and her mate
anymore.
laughing at me.
I don't do it anymore. I did it like that once or twice.
Once or 7 times.
Good night, Tanya. Thank you so much for dropping in.
Yeah, Tanya's off. Is she?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Tanya, thank you so much for jumping in, mate. You absolute legend, mate. You're a trooper, and stay well.
Get banking.
Get banking.
What's wrong with me?
Get banking, Mel.
I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with
Your
me?
England is fantastic
Oh my
tonight.
gosh, I cannot England.
That's funny, that's hilarious. Yeah. So thanks, Tanya, for jumping in tonight, mate. Much appreciated. So yeah. What else we got going on there? So now
Rank it, Carl Lewis, on a scale of 1 to creepy. Go. No, I didn't. Just everyone. Well, most.
be like our drunk
words,
scale.
Words. I don't know what words are.
Our drunk scale, but no one else will understand that.
It's only funny to us. Actually, that Moscato they had on tap at the pub's actually quite nice. Expensive, but nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought they had a Sauv Blanc there as well.
Yeah, I just wasn't in a Sauv Blanc kind of day.
I was in a beer sort of day today. It was great.
I know, I bought your beer.
I know. I got pulled up by the cops on the way home.
You so did.
Oh, guys, I left the pub. I finished, I had a couple of beers early on, and I was there all day. So I was 100% fine. I wasn't worried about that at all. And I finished packing up all my gear and all the rest of it, and I left the pub, and this police car just appeared from nowhere, come flying up behind me, lights and sirens going. So I pulled over to get out of his way, and he's like, "Oh, no, you get over there." And I went, "All righty, oh." So okay, I'll pull over there. Pulls up behind me, comes flying around, and he said, "Have you been drinking today?" He goes, "I'm Constable blah, 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 from the Toowoomba Police." He goes, "Have you been drinking today?" And I said, "Yes." He goes, "But where have you come from?" And I said, "The pub." And he says, "How long have you been there?" And I said, "All day."
Which was true.
Which was true. I'd been there all day. And he thought he'd kicked a winner. He didn't ask any of the right questions. And I was being really happy about it. I didn't really care. So he got me to blow into the machine. I blew into the machine, blew zeros across the board. And he goes, "Oh, you're right to go." And he sort of looked at me real funny. I said, "Mate, maybe next time you want to ask the right questions." Maybe it was just unbelievable.
Weird for a cop to be like that. I think he might have been having a bad day.
I think he just had a few too many deals for the day.
I nearly swore.
I know.
Oh, I think I swore in front of Agent today at the pub. Sorry.
I was just like, "Oh, did you? Yeah. How'd you go? You been drinking today?" "Yep." "Certainly have, officer."
That's terrible. People need to behave and show some respect. You know what, Sasha? That's exactly how I felt when I maybe I did cross the line when I sort of, revved them up a little bit, but they were being really inappropriate. And I thought, you know what? And I trust him 100%. Like, I don't really care. Like 10 girls can hang off him and I don't really care. I'll just go have a drink.
Oh, we're still talking about that.
Yeah, that's what I assume it's about.
They're weird. There's no boundaries for that.
There's no boundaries. And
there's no boundaries for that.
Now, I don't like the kids seeing it. Like if we're there with the kids, I'll pull someone up about it. But I've literally been sitting there next to people and they'll be like back before we had kids and stuff like that. And they didn't really know that I was around as much. I've had women just sitting there going, "Oh, I'm going to try and hook up with him at the end of the night." And I just said, "Okay, go for it." Like going, I don't know what else to say. And then at the end of the show, you come over.
You're pretty safe on that front, babe.
Yeah, but this is the thing is I trust you 100%. So I don't really care. But, and then they talk.
I know which side my bread's buttered on. I'll be like,
no, but
butter's breaded on.
and I do feel like there's a lot of people that just cross that line because they want to. Might have been doppelganger. Oh yeah, they're all saying something that your hat. I'm so used to him not wearing a hat because he just doesn't wear a hat. So, do you want to put your hat back on?
Not really. It's hot in here.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I'm not what I'm
You
singing.
sang.
Yeah, not really.
Why did you sing?
I don't
You
know.
don't normally sing. What's going on there? That's funny.
I apologize if you just heard my out of tune singing.
It was actually in tune.
Well, I'll be. Adam just highlighting his eyebrow game. Yeah, I know, right? Check out those.
My it's singular eyebrow.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, righty. Bomber Steve put. I was singing along. There we go. What's that one there?
I don't know.
I
I'm
was
ever going to
singing
see a
along
face
with
and
them,
I'm
we were
singing
gonna
the
sing-
extra lyrics. There were a few people in the background singing it, but thankfully everyone was, and you could just see the owner of the hotel going, "Oh God, Adam, really? You're going to do that one? Okay." And you could see my cousin, Mark, was sitting there and he's like, "Oh, we should sing that." And I'm just like, "That's not a good idea. That's really not a good idea."
So yeah,
I
it
was
was.
like, are you serious? Our kids are sitting there, blah blah blah. That was to Mark, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I forgot the kids are there." I'm just like, "How can you forget the kids are there?" There's like, I know they're short, but
Like-
they're loud. They're loud.
Oh, good eye, good eye. Yeah, we're Anyway, so what else we got coming up at the moment? Was that David D?
I'm not a fighter. I'm really not.
I don't know.
I
I
just-
wouldn't want to get on the
I
bad
just-
side of you though.
Yeah, well, no. You know what? If someone crosses a line, they're going to know about it. Yep, that's it. I just,
Oh, funny as.
tight eyebrow. Yeah, Bibi was singing the extra lyrics as well.
Yeah. So anyway, we got so we've talked about the pigs. We've talked about
She had the boys with her. She was getting ready to silence the live in case someone. I know, right? You've got to be so quick on some things because you're like, oh gosh, because a few swear words here and there aren't a problem, but when people are like belting that out, you're like, that's too much.
yeah, I do Alice a lot as well during those shows.
But people really get pumped up with it.
It's a daytime lunchtime show. So the only reason I did the Angels song today was purely because it was Australia Day.
Yep.
Like 100%. That's why.
Yep.
So do love that. Do love it. Rightio. So we have got what's the matter?
Nettie, you're a Leo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um
Don't you know about that?
I know about a lion, but you're a bit of a tiger. Grr.
You're such an idiot. Oh, love it. So where are we up to? We've got 12 people in the chat. Considering this was not a planned one, that's really nice. Thank
Really
you.
wasn't a planned one at all.
Darren's
But yeah,
not in here. Where's Darren?
oh, probably doing something fun with the day, or probably been out for Australia Day, or
Darren,
yeah,
it's midnight.
yeah. Well, he'd
He
be.
wouldn't be out doing anything now.
Well, he probably might have been today,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant right now.
and he
Like,
might be recovering.
he's
Might be having a little nap.
possibly filming.
He might be filming. He might be having a snooze after a big day barbecuing and drinking beer or something.
Good on him.
Australia Day. Have a lamb chop.
Put another shrimp on
Put
the
another
barbie.
shrimp on the barbie.
Uh,
Oh, that's funny.
and Adam's a Lex.
Lex,
I don't know.
Lex Luthor,
What does that mean?
the bad guy from Superman, the bald guy from Superman.
Oh, okay. All right. It's 10:52. Oh, whoops. Oh gosh, it's not even midnight.
Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock.
It's been forever. Today has been
been a
34
long-
years.
It's been like a long day today.
Oh
It
my
really
gosh.
has. Anyway, so we have got lambs coming up very soon as well. So was out there checking on Daisy today, this afternoon, before we come in for this, and while I was feeding up this afternoon, and she's bagging up. She's starting a little bit of vulvaration. So, which is Nettie's word. Nettie's and her mum's word that
I
they
call it
use.
vulverating. Now we're going to get completely cut off YouTube for saying that.
So vulverating is when certain bits look a certain way and they start looking like they're going to pop out a lamb. And can you stop him doing that? There, bud.
Alfie, come here. Hey, Pop.
He's
Right, I'll be back.
he's becoming a
6 a.m. getting ready for work.
so so they're starting to get to that point where they're actually looking she's actually starting to look like she's going to drop soon. The others are a little bit further behind her, so she was the first one that we saw the red marks when we were chalking the ewes with the rams, so we're actually pretty excited about that. At the moment, we're presuming she just has the one on board. If she has twins on board, it may be an extra week or so, because if she has twins, she's reasonably small. But if she has a single on board, then she's very close. So all we can do is go out there and check each time and see how we go, and hope that we have a great lambing season this year. Nettie's got her lambing kit all ready to go, haven't you? You got everything you need?
Yes, I do have a lambing kit. I think David just left.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Where was David? What was that? Was David there? David D. There he goes. See you soon. Later, Carl. Good. See you, Dave. Sorry,
He's
mate. We
probably already
missed you.
left.
We missed you. Sorry, mate. Missed that one. So.
And
all
Jandera,
good.
you just commented, isn't it called bagging up? Yes. We're talking about what did you call
so
bagging
we're talking
up?
about the vulverating.
The other bits.
So first up, they bag up. They bag up their udders, get big. They start doing all the swelling stuff. The nipples get big. All the rest of it. It's fantastic.
And then the tail head ligaments get loose around the top of the tail.
Yeah.
And then the other reproductive organs. Get down, sweetie. The reproductive organs become swollen.
Lex Luger. That's funny, Dave.
I have some interesting ways of describing parts of on a scale. How I scale how close they are. I have different words that I use, and unfortunately, I know what they mean, but no one else knows what the heck they mean. And I've been trying to train Adam.
It took me.
It's
taken me 2 or 3 years to start.
For those who don't know, I've been in horse stud, like breeding horses for over 20 years. Like I've just since I could even be a part of it, I've just been doing it. So actually, over 20 years now. So I've foaled out up to 40 foals a year at some stage, where I worked and also at home. So that side of things I'm good with the horses, and I'm just trying to carry that over to my sheep now.
So
and I'm getting more confident.
Nettie's actually discovered that sheep are a lot tougher than horses.
I've
you can
learned
do
a
some
lot.
crazy stuff with
I've
sheep.
done a lot of communication with different vets and everything like that, and just doing as much research as I can, because I think this is our 4th season.
Yep.
With sheep, and I feel like I was so
reading out numbers,
underprepared for our first couple of seasons. And last season we had some curly ones thrown at us, some really interesting cases, and it really
and not just ours.
Ours.
We were helping some other people as
and
well. So
it actually ignited something in me, and I forgot. I've lost my way a bit, my passion for breeding animals, and it's really given me this great big fire in my belly again, and I'm just really excited about maybe even putting some of my knowledge out there of what I've spent many years learning. So, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm not really the qualified to give that information out there, but it's something I really enjoy. So
there's so Sweeney's Creek just put up same as a woman. It's exactly the same. It's actually really funny. The so you get the bagging up, the udder and all that gets get big. You get the drop in of the flanks and the roach in the back.
And with horses, it used to be like the V, the drop.
Yeah, and
and
sheep get a
the V.
sheep Dorpers in particular. Actually, Dorpers and Merinos, they get a bit of a roach in their back. Which
and don't ask me anything about cows. Ask Sweeney's about that.
So
there you go, 2-third cows.
So we get the that's what we get in there. Then we're looking for what Nettie calls the vulverating.
Oh, we like to say this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're saying it anyway. So we get the vulverating going. Then you see that moving on, and then we're looking for something completely different. And separation. Now, when we say separation, all it is the ewe. They will never ever drop their lambs in a group.
Yeah,
they always go off by themselves. Away. So they'll actually separate themselves. They'll go off their food and they'll separate themselves. And normally within 24 hours of that, you have a lamb That's
Yeah.
that's sort of your last point. So if you know all the things to look for, you can actually pretty much pick what days things are going to happen. Now, Rob Aussie's here as well. I just saw
Well,
Rob
yeah,
Aussie
he
in there.
just said something up
He put
here.
something up the top here, and it was about the hoping that cyclone's forming off the Gulf.
That was one thing that Adam wanted to talk to you guys about it. So
yeah, so we've been keeping a bit of a track on that.
And by the way, hi Rob.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Sorry.
Yeah,
we're just busy talking over here.
We've been keeping a bit of an eye on that at the moment, and it's pretty crazy because it looks like there's a possible double cyclone forming off the Gulf. A single up at the Gulf, and then another one out near Papua New Guinea. I'm sorry, at New Caledonia. Sorry, another one off New Caledonia, just this side of New Caledonia. So if the one forms in New Caledonia and it actually it's a low depression at the moment, if it turns into a cyclone, the way the weather pattern is at the moment, it could V-line to just south of Cairns. And if we do that, we may get a swing around off it. So we're hoping that that we actually get that forms into a cyclone, comes in off the coast and then does a swing around for us to get it. So that would be absolutely beautiful. Southern Woodworking Homestead
Good
is
morning.
in the house. G'day, Ed.
Good morning.
Lovely of you
I
to
hope you are well.
Force yourself out of bed this morning, my friend.
So everyone's just saying cows are the same and goats and everything like that. So it's actually like a universal thing, isn't it? Really, when it comes down to it. It's fascinating me. I actually, the last couple of days, I've been going through some boxes that I've had packed away for a while. It's actually really cool. I've just found some really cool projects and stuff that I worked on with my reproduction work with animals, like with the horses. And actually I did a whole term on cows too, so there you go.
Bomber Steve just
I learned
put a
how
link
to
up there.
cows. I did not know. I did not remember this.
So Bomber Steve's just put a link up to the to my show today for the Australia Day show at the Porter's Plainland Hotel. Thank you very much, Bomber. And thank you all of our wonderful moderators as well for your wonderful support and everything that you guys do as well. Very much appreciated. Now, Nettie just said then too. Sorry, I am swinging around to that as well. Now, Nettie just said that she doesn't remember the stuff that you learnt. Now, we have been through this in live streams before.
Oh, sorry.
So Nettie doesn't. A lot of people wouldn't understand what you're saying in there. So
another folder I found today too.
Yes. So Nettie found in a folder today. It was your paperwork for getting out of the brain clinic.
It was my discharge papers and portfolio of when I was from leaving the brain clinic. So
very exciting, a very cool thing to happen.
Yeah, it was
a bit surreal.
Yeah, and I had a whole stack of stuff of lists of the surgeries and all this stuff, and I found this book of when they were teaching me how to add numbers.
Yeah,
and it's my homework book, and then I've written out a schedule of how I'm meant to spend my day.
Yeah,
and then it just like a thing, and then you can see where the therapist has written notes of who I need to have assist me with this, and it was actually really interesting, and it's actually a bit emotional. I think that's why I'm a bit extra today,
fried and rattled today.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, Nettie had an accident a few years back and has next to no memory of her younger years. You get flashbacks every day of different stuff, but had to learn to walk, talk, read, write, everything all over again. So it's been a long haul, and we still deal with it all as a group, don't we?
Yeah.
And you do a wonderful job. So when we say that Nettie can't do some stuff if she's not feeling it for a day, part of her brain injury is to thermal control.
Yeah.
With hot days and all that sort of stuff. So you'll see me out doing stuff. If anyone ever wonders why Nettie's not out there doing stuff, she comes out and helps for a bit, does what she can, but can't be out in the hot sun or the extreme cold for extreme amount of times.
Yeah, I'm limited.
Yeah.
I do push myself a bit too much, but anyway, sorry. I said that, and people don't really want to hear that.
So that's all right. I wanted to hear it. So I think it's very important that that you actually know, people actually know that you're doing a fantastic job at what you do.
I think when we did our 200th video thing, I think we're up to like 500 videos now, but when we did our 200th video, we did do a video discussing some things about me, but I don't know how many people actually watched that.
Now, Nettie actually, now for her to actually do her Nettie Cooks videos as well, Nettie Makes videos. So hashtag Nettie Makes. For her to actually do those has been a huge thing for her to get through and actually do those. And I put that out as a bit of a challenge for her. And I think you actually enjoy it now.
Yeah, like I just, I work on recipes and I change them. And it's really nice just to see when someone tries it and then they go, and then other people go and cook it and they send me messages and photos and say, hey, look, I tried this recipe and it was amazing. And it just makes me feel really good that I've been able to give something back to a community that I get so much from.
Yeah.
And it's just my way of thanking everybody. That's how I feel anyway. So I'll push through all of that just so I can put my bit out there.
So the Rob Aussie's just put 89's just put up the concert link wasn't available. Maybe still processing, mate. So
he might be getting tagged for.
It will no, it'll be still processing though.
Oh, okay.
The video itself will be still processing because it's a big video.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I know there's a lot.
But it will be up very soon, guys. It'll be back up again very soon. So
I know there's a lot of people out there that have had injuries and what are they called when you've got something that's not an injury related, but it's like a what's the word?
I don't know.
Like an auto immune disease, or like a thing, like a thing that you
like
get.
A thing.
Like a not a sick. I don't want to say sickness, but yeah, like a not an injury related, but something that is a bit makes you a bit like debilitated or something. That's not the right word. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Something that messes you up.
Yeah, like not necessarily from an injury, but is a condition.
Yeah, a condition.
A condition. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with words today, and I just
disability.
Yeah. Fucking heck.
Thanks,
Thank
Bibby.
you, Bibby. Yeah. So yeah, because you can have a disability that you're born with, or is it acquired disability? And it could be through an illness, or it could be through an injury, or something like that. And that's what I was trying to say. Thank you so much for helping me out. Thank you for having my back.
Papa said, apparently this is a really good fudge. I can't bear it. Do we need to make some fudge and just send it down to Bomber?
Julianne, can you please send me your address in a private message?
So,
or Steve can as well, but Julianne's got me on Messenger, so
that would be funny.
Julianne, yeah, I know. It's okay to say things, I know.
Now, what was that? Yeah, the hardest thing about, especially when we say for disabilities and that as well, like I don't have that problem like myself, so I don't understand it from a headspace point of view. But as somebody looking in, it absolutely breaks my heart because I know what you go through, and people just don't have any idea. Like, and if something happens, then they presume it's something else. They never ever go with what it actually is. It's kind of a hard thing. The hardest disability, or the hardest thing that anyone will ever have, is something that people can't see. That's the hardest thing. That is just absolute hardest thing people will go through, is something that people can't see, because you got that judgment and people not understanding. And it's you do really good.
It's been a long haul.
I know.
It's been some really tough times. And you know what? This is why when everything went to, the wall last year in 2020, it was just really nice to have this community.
Hit the fan.
Yeah, like it was really nice to have this thing, because I find it really hard, like to process everything in my brain was just hard. And I was starting to take on the emotions of everything. And I had to take a step back. And so being a part of the Facebook community, the YouTube community, like when I say Facebook, it's the YouTube Facebook group, and everyone is so supportive. And, it's just what got me through, I feel like. And I'm so glad that we're here where we are now. And in my grade 7 graduation, I wrote that when I grow up, I would like to be working on a farm with animals. And I feel like it was a rough ride, but I got here.
So Agent's put up there, like Agent has a speech impairment, but in his videos, you'd never know,
No,
would you?
no.
So, and
You do awesome,
he does
Agent.
not let that stop him. And really nice guy too, like really nice guy. He gave us, like I said, we've got the seeds and the pumpkins there that we're going to plant out, and I'd like to thank you for that too, Agent, because Agent and Bibby, because that means that I have a heap of work to do tomorrow. So thank you so much for that.
Down at Boddington Farm. And we don't have kids, so I'm going to have to help him too. So
That's funny.
rightio.
Yes,
Yes, all the mental health issues, and that's why Adam's such a big supporter of a lot of the charity side of things when they do all the things for mental health.
I do a lot of away from beer flu times and all the rest of it. I do a lot of mental health shows, and it's actually funny because I think Dee and I worked in mental health for a while as well. So Digital Nomad Investor, who was here just before, he's very, very knowledgeable man on a lot of stuff. And he's a really good one to speak to if you ever get a chance to if you can get him on subject on one of his live streams, because his live streams go for anything up to 3 hours and they can be every subject on earth. They're very, very cool.
I think Sweeney's Creek, they did their live on Sunday, like I said, and they went for like 2.5 hours, I think, once. But they had Darren come on and they had Jess come on, is it Keto Homestead with Jess? If I get her channel name right. I just call her Jess now because it's like a judge. They don't see it through the disabled person's eyes. Yeah. You know what? Like, people don't actually know what you're living through. And I know Bibi was just saying she's been abused for parking in a disabled parking thing. I've been abused in a train.
Yep.
Sitting down because I look.
That wasn't very long ago.
I can't feel my feet, guys. And if I can't see them, I fall over because my brain doesn't recognize I have feet. So when I'm on a train and it's moving underneath my feet, it's the same on a beach with the sand when it moves. It just does crazy things to my brain. So on the train, I had to sit down and someone abused me and it was really not fun.
So, and I was actually with you for that.
Which was really
And that person, I'll just put it out there, that person was not very nice to Nettie. And that person felt about this big when I finished with them because I let him have it. And I think you were a little bit on the you don't
have to be mean to people because they don't know, but when they continue to be rude to, there's
one thing I can't stand, and that's rudeness.
I
can't stand rudeness. So there's no need to be rude to people. Like, you can be harsh, be solid, do anything you want, but just don't be rude about it. You can get your point across without being rude. Rightio. So we got now Mike the Caveman now has been putting up a few different things as well.
Yes.
About with injuries and all that as well. But
hey, mental health and pain actually goes hand in hand. I feel like it's really hard to, like, when you're in so much pain all the time, it's really hard to keep your mind in a really healthy place as well. And so I've worked with things as well, like what is it, Beyond Blue I worked with, and different helplines and things, because I actually had to put together some, I think it was what do you call a written thing, like a article on explaining about how I overcome some really big obstacles. That took
4 weeks to write that article. Because that was like a mental brainstorm for you.
So I just had to explain that. And it's really, it's hard to explain it without knowing.
Yeah.
So I hear you, Mike the Caveman. I hear you. And
that's the Edibles channel as well, isn't it?
Wild Edibles.
Wild Edibles channel as well.
Yeah. And
so Mike the Caveman, Wild Edibles, make sure that you check both of them out as well. So now who we got there? We got
Ashley's Allotment Diary. Hello, good afternoon from the UK.
From the UK.
Hello, it is 10:15 at night.
Yes.
Tuesday night here in Australia.
26th of January here.
So we hope you are well and thank you for joining us. We are just talking about
everything.
Anything. Got a question? Pop it in the chat. New video from Sweeney's Creek. Bomber gets a cow kiss. Oh, that's nice. Is it a short or is it a video of like of whining and dining, taking the cow for a walk?
I want to know if he got some tongue. You got a big cow, like a
How funny are cow tongues? It's funny. The other day, Delilah came up and licked Archer's hand, and he was absolutely horrified at how rough her tongue was because he's used to the horses or something like that. And she licked his arm, and he just went, "Oh, mummy, that's gross." It was so funny. It was so
Cow
cute.
tongues are rough.
They
man.
are like
They're
it's you
crazy.
don't really expect it though, do you?
Oh, I did.
No, but you don't. Like if you didn't know, like it's well when you're 4 as well. Like Archer was just absolutely horrified,
That's
and she's just like, "Come on, give me another kiss," and he's like, "No, you stay over there."
Oh, there we go. So Bomber's just put up a link there. Which one was that? That one there. That's the one we're after, isn't it? There we go for Ashley's allotment diary. If you want to check out channel, jump on over, check it out. That is cool. Thank you for dropping in all the way from the UK.
Oh, it's Wild Edibles on Mike's phone. So she's on Mike's phone. So she's logged in as Mike. So yeah, okay, cool. Now I'm with you. Okay. It's a video close up of our cow licking the camera. House build update. Oh, good house build update.
Actually, I think we put a cow kisses video up, a shorts, didn't we?
I have no idea.
That's a while ago.
Don't ask me any questions that require any thought.
We've been a little bit slack on the videos at the moment too because we've just had so much going.
I've had a bit of issues going on, so poor Adam's been having to take up the slack. So I take full responsibility for the lack of content.
And then we throw a couple of gigs in there as well. We've had to go and do shows. And yeah, it's just been a little bit on the full-on side over the last couple of weeks. So very cool, though. What else did we want to touch base on? Was there anything else we wanted to touch base on today?
I'll just give you.
Was that a hint?
No, it's not.
You gave me a present.
Do you know what a hint is?
What's a hint?
When I go, that's a full-on. If you don't get this, then I don't know.
What?
You bugger.
Oh, check that out, guys. That is our
It's just a little one.
Dragon fruit of the season.
We're
It's a
so excited.
little
We grew
one.
some fruit. Whoop, whoop.
So we've got a whole heap of dragon fruit all on the cactuses at the moment. But that is one there. If you check that out, have a look at that. That is a dragon fruit. Now, who'd like to have a look at what's inside there? What do you reckon? Anyone who would like to have a little bo peep of what's in there?
Do you have a knife?
I do have a knife. I always have a knife.
Can I just read this message here from Ashley's allotment diary?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of words and I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, put it on there. Put it on the screen so everyone can see it. There you go.
Disability discrimination is rife in the UK. I use a mobility scooter to get around and on several occasions have been called sorry, I won't say that, which is offensive in the UK. Look, it's offensive everywhere, isn't it? And I feel like there's I'm liking that people are getting more tolerant and more open and more aware, I think is the right thing. But still some people, and I don't know, our kids are really good.
Yeah.
Our
kids don't care.
We've got friends that are in wheelchairs that use walking sticks. And
we actually went to the pub one day when Xander was little, and he turned around and saw a guy in a wheelchair and ran up to give him a hug. And before we could stop him, and we're going like, "No, dude, you can't." And he goes, "But what?" And then the guy turned around and he goes,
"You're not Rob.
You're not Uncle Rob."
Yeah, and so like. That's
here's some random guy in a wheelchair. He's a local fella. We see him lately all the time, but he is his local fella, and he's turned around going like, "This random kid's trying to hug me. What's going on here?"
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
Yeah. Most of you blokes don't get hints at them. Yeah.
Rightio. Now we had a couple of people say yes to this. Ed said me, so he wants to see what's in there.
Is it white with lots of black seeds?
I don't know. Oh, you told him.
I think this is a white one. What?
You told him.
What Julian asked?
I was going to let it be a surprise, and then you said which one it was.
Oh, shite.
You forgot.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. Oh, that got wrecked.
I just ruined everything. It's ruined.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
Who ruined?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't really matter.
Do you want a knife?
I've got a.
Do you want a cutting board?
I've got a weird knife.
Can I get you a cutting board so you're not just doing it on your lap?
There's my knife. No, I'll just do it here. I'll do it here. You should be right.
Oh.
Let's figure it out. We'll be right to go.
Are you cleaning up the mess?
No. Ta-da! We've got a knife.
Your sister's partner's in a wheelchair. Okay. Yep. So it's
So we're just going to go straight through the guts. What? You're looking at me like I'm going to cut something.
like your hand.
Like my hand.
What
or
are you
something.
doing?
You look worried. What is wrong?
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. This is the coolest knife ever. Check this thing out, would you? Look at this.
My
My
cousin-
mum and dad got this for me. It's a pocket knife, a hammer, and it's all different stuff. It's
My
really
cousin
cool.
is in a wheelchair. My sons thought it was cool. He had Hot Wheels for legs.
Okay,
Yeah, shake
Okay.
your head. Yeah.
here we go. There is our dragon fruit, and we have a look.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I'm getting a spoon. I'm not going to sit there.
Look at that. There is a dragon fruit. And so there's little black dots inside of seeds. So you can actually pick them out and they're quite easy to grow. But when you grow a dragon fruit from seed, they're actually quite, they take ages before you get fruit off them. So you're better off just, if you can get a dragon fruit plant, cut a bit off and stick them in the ground. Oh, do you want, here you go. Do it at the top or bottom? Your tops or bottoms? Yeah, have that one.
Whatever.
You want the bottom?
I'm good.
You can spoon it straight out of the bottom. That's funny. So
I'm
just,
just excited.
you
that
take
we
it
have-
out of there. So this
we-
is our first dragon fruit of the season.
So we are super excited because, as everyone knows, we lost pretty much, well,
Mm.
actually everything except the dragon fruits. And
That's sweet
so
too.
now we actually have something that we have grown ourselves that we're able to enjoy. So this
And
is
they're
cool.
beautiful,
And we're not going to
guys.
sit here and eat it, but
I am. It is absolutely beautiful.
okay, the taste. Sasha wants to know to describe the taste.
Let's have a look there.
They've never tried them. So they're really sweet.
See, they're sort of weird. They've got seeds
you
all
see
through
that?
them, and they're it's sort of sweet. It's like a cross between.
Does everywhere have kiwi fruits? Or is that just like Australia and New Zealand?
It's sort of not a watermelon though.
No, it's like a thicker texture than watermelon.
It's really like a prickly pear fruit. For those people. Oh, sorry, somebody's put that there.
Bibby.
So. So Mike the Caveman put it in. That's Wild Edibles put in. It's like a prickly pear. We get prickly pear grown around here. They're a bit of a pest here. But prickly pear fruit is actually really nice if you can get past the spikes. And very much like that.
It was Rob Ozzie described the taste. So he's in Australia, so he knows what kiwi. If you know what kiwi fruit's like, I preferred this over kiwi fruit though. Yeah, it's
This
actually
would be nice on pavlova.
it actually really would. I don't like fruit on pavlova, but this I think it'd be nice. It's it's not really. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, you do have kiwi. Okay.
There you go.
So-
Look at that. Gone.
Sasha just said you do have kiwi.
Mine's gone.
So that's the only thing I think that's the closest thing I can think of is kiwi fruit.
That's yummy. That's so good.
We grew something, guys, and we can eat it. How good's that? So this is super exciting because it's,
That is the nicest eating thing we've done in ages.
it's just so good.
Like, that is so good. I love all the smoking stuff and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's like a kiwi fruit, but it's just it's a real smooth. I know it's got seeds all the way through it, but it's
And
still
it's
smooth.
not a grainy texture. It's smooth, and it's like it's not.
Smooth, watery, sweet. It's just, yeah, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Sorry, we're making us hungry there.
So no, I wouldn't usually just eat it on camera, but we're just it's something nice to share with you guys because you've been with us through last year where we lost all of our gardens twice. We haven't had the rain.
And
It's
when we
been-
say we lost our gardens, it's purely from lack of water.
Oh yeah, we
Um,
couldn't keep up.
We
to the water.
actually have to make a decision. When we hit that point, if we don't get that rain come, then we have to hit a point where we go, okay, we're buying water in. Do we keep buying water and keep watering? where it costs us a fortune, or do we pull the pin and just say, nah, sorry?
Yeah.
I've been so slack on the gardens this year
Mm.
because I've tried twice this year and I've lost
It's really
both lots.
disheartening.
It's so disheartening.
And I just gave up.
Yeah.
I literally did. I just went, no.
So I'm actually on a mission at the moment, and I'm going to. The whole plan is to bulldoze all the gardens we've got at the moment, and we're going to build a new gardening. We're going to do some raised beds and all that sort of stuff. Maybe put some shelter up, which would be fantastic. What was that one?
Kiwi fruit isn't from New Zealand.
No, it's a Chinese gooseberry.
Well, you know what? This is the thing is I actually don't know. I used to love kiwi fruits, and it wasn't until probably about maybe was it 2 years ago. I don't remember ever eating them. So Adam got me one. He's like, here, give this a try. And I did not like it at all. And Mum was like, you used to live on these. And I just didn't like them. And I just don't remember. I think my taste buds have completely changed as well. So that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that, Julianne, because now I feel like an absolute...
So Jendera's put there,
doofus.
It's been so hard to grow. Then Jendera's not far from us.
No, she's like 20 minutes away.
I know, they could have been at the show today.
Do you know? No, well, they had stuff on. But did you watch her shorts of driving through the rain? That was that road behind us. I'm not going to say it on live.
Yep.
Yeah. That she was literally there. We could have waved. Well, not waved, but we could have, but she wouldn't have seen us.
Jendera, have you got dragon fruit at your place? That's a bit of a question.
I think she said she had one bit.
Yeah. So if anyone has got dragon fruit too, a lot of people say, especially in Australia, they say don't water them, just shuck them in and just put them there. Don't water them, just let them be. Water your dragon fruit. You get so much more fruit out of them. Just make it as easy living as you can for them, and you will get so much beautiful fruit off them. And we're proving that this year. We've got another 3 ready to go, and we've got more dragon fruit to put in. We've got the red ones to put in as well, the blood red ones. So we're looking very, very excited.
You haven't seen our water bill. Oh, Bibi, I can only imagine because you guys have got a big garden. I can only imagine what your water bill
they put their water bill.
Because they're on town water, but they still have to pay for it. Like it's not a free
I'll put it out there.
resource.
I'll put it out there for you, Bibi. You haven't seen our water bill.
Oh no, they actually, these guys actually gave us a sneaky PayPal thing to help us buy.
I know, yeah, I know, big time. But
down on Boddington Farm, and we super appreciate that because
our water bill is
I know
phenomenal.
you guys would be copping it as well. Same as like anyone like Sweeney's Creek, even like they're down in Victoria, and they haven't had rain in months. So.
But you, can I just put it out there as well that this last month, how good has it been that we got enough rain to put some water in the tanks? And it's just such a huge relief to not have to worry about
stress about.
Yeah. So I noticed the other day, I had my hat on because I've got black hair and I had a few greys coming out. But I noticed over the last couple of months, mine have gone like I've got white grey on the side.
Know you have.
And it's purely from stress.
And I know a few people have noticed I have beautiful black hair again. Look, the stress has been lifted. Thanks, nice and easy. My hair. Funny. I was at getting towards the end of last year. I had so much grey in my hair. The boys were like, "Your hair's going white, mummy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not quite ready to go grey yet." And yeah, I know that's how much stress it's been that both of us.
It's been so stressful,
and it's not the kids that's made it.
Last couple of months.
Yeah,
it's been absolutely.
You collect
insane.
The rainwater, but we get moderate water in summer. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we're on tanks,
So we're actually in our summer at the moment for all you guys overseas.
Need a pump to start pumping out of the Bremer. I wonder if you could get water. Can you get water?
Depends where you are.
What is the word?
Water permits. You get water rights.
Yeah.
We've pretty much at the moment we're actually got to gee up. We're starting to gee up now and get ready for what's going. At this point, is looking like it's going to be the worst winter we have had in a long time. We're in
Yeah, because
all
it's
sorts
nice at the moment, but it's
So,
just
which one was that? The one
if it wasn't for the drought and night you got raided, I would never have found your channel. So we really appreciate when you did the raid
that was cool.
and came over, and a lot of you guys have come over and
Continued
stayed.
support.
And you've continued to support us, and we appreciate that. Like, we can't even express in words. I can't even word anything.
That was
my
insane.
feelings at the moment.
And that live that we got raided on, we were literally we weren't going to go live. I literally was being lazy and just thought, oh, we've got a bit of a break. We're meant to have a storm coming.
This is how lazy he was. I was 20 meters away, and he sent me a text message saying, I'm going live. I think I messaged Gera when I messaged Sweeney's Creek. I'm like,
I set a chair up for you.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know who I messaged. I was chatting to someone, and I said, oh, look, Adam's going to go live. Can you please go on the live with him so he's not on his own? Because I wasn't even going to come out. And then he made a comment about, oh, Nettie's going to make me a cuppa. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I'm going to come out. So, that's how enthusiastic I was. And you guys just literally made our day.
But when you started, then you got into it, though.
Yeah.
The kids were playing on the trampoline.
Then it was actually a really nice afternoon.
Then you guys raided us, and then it started raining, and we got like 1 mil or something, 1.5 mil or something's rain. And it was absolutely beautiful. 60 mil
of rain in the last 100 days. Yeah, it's just awful, Steve, for you guys down there. But I didn't realize that you guys were dry now, because this is our wet season. So I get so confused about how you guys have a wet season in winter and we have a wet season in summer, because I'm geographically challenged.
Geographically challenged.
Is that the right word?
Nettie's never actually experienced the 4 seasons.
No.
Of, summer, winter, autumn and spring. Because in Queensland it's wet and dry.
Yeah.
So it's like you get those seasons. You do get the seasons, but it comes down to wet and dry season. So your dry seasons through the winter months and your wet seasons through the summer months. So we rely on those few months of storm and volatility in the air, and all, we rely on that for our whole water supply for the entire year. Unfortunately, though, we had very expensive storms come through.
Yeah.
And so we won't talk about that anymore.
Sweeney's Creek got raided as well on Sunday, I think it was, and I missed the raid, and I felt awful that I couldn't be there.
Look who's here!
Hello, MB. Thank you for your super chat today.
MB Heritage
we appreciate
Farm.
It.
G'day,
so
guys. Oh, just so appreciate that today.
Yeah, MB.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see the screen from where I was, so I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support, guys. So, yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Really do appreciate it.
It was super cool to see so many, actually, people that were a part of the raid that North Shore organised were on your live today watching your music and really enjoying it. Yeah. And there was actually a couple of new channels that came on and were sharing their links in the thing. I think MB was sharing the links for us today.
So, MB Heritage Farms, like we say to all of our moderators, guys, anybody jumps in there, please feel free to share their links. We're all about sharing. We don't care. Like, seriously, get in there, check it out. Everyone's welcome. Share the links, press the subscribe button, and share the love. It's pretty much that easy.
Hello, Hutch Homestead. Thank you for welcome. I don't recognize your name. I apologize.
Hutch Homestead from Missouri.
I thank you so much. I will check you guys out after our live stream. But thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Ta-da!
This morning or whatever it is. It'd have to be morning. Missouri's in America, isn't it?
Missouri.
What did I say?
Missouri.
I'm sorry. I'm Australian. Excuse me. I'm such a drongo.
You're a drongo. Oh, you're galah.
I'm such a weirdo. Good morning from
Missouri.
Missouri.
So if you
and Han Solo. Oh, he was there before.
Easy. So if you're trying to figure out what we're saying, if you don't understand the Australian language, check out our video of how to talk like an Australian, how to speak like an Australian, how to speak like an Australian. That's there as well. Hey, Sue's here.
Oh,
what's Sue doing here? She snuck in as well.
Just got service on phone, computer. Oh, yeah. So Mum's phone today. She came to the pub as well.
Sue's Nettie's mum,
there was 14. So Agent got to meet Mum as well today. So and we got to the pub, and Mum's phone, she's got this brand new phone. It's like top of the line, like fandangle thing. No one knows how to use it. And we get to the pub, and you've got to what are they, the code thing?
QR code.
You've got to scan that. And so I did mine. I scanned, I signed in, and then they're like, oh no, you have to sign your children in too. And I'm like, they don't have phones, mate, but whatever. So I signed out. I logged out.
You could do it on your phone.
No, but she was showing me, and I stuffed up anyway. So I had to check out, like say I was leaving, and then I had to recheck in and then go through, and then I had to check Mum in as well because her phone wouldn't do it. We were sitting there, we were there for about 20 minutes. Suddenly her phone's like, you can check in now. It's like, what the
That's
heck?
funny.
So you think I'm bad with technology? Have it.
Can I just mention as well? So Sue and MB Heritage Farms have that wonderful little circle next to their name, and that means that they are channel members. So we actually picked up a new channel member the other day.
Did we?
And I have no idea who it is off the top of my head. I think we're up to 4 or 5 channel members
That's
now.
amazing.
Like,
How lucky are
very
we?
exciting. It's a wonderful
I
time
think
to be
Ashley's
alive.
heading off, is she? Or he?
There, Ashley. There,
Going for some tucker.
Going for some tucker.
Enjoy.
Rightio.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
tuning
popping
on
in.
in, mate.
We really
And,
appreciate that.
I hope you go and sit on that box and enjoy a bit of a chow. You'll be good to
Yeah,
go,
Mum's
mate.
fine with technology, but it's the phone. She's Tracy was trying to show us some stuff, and Telstra's actually going to work through some stuff with it because it's not going to the tower, the local tower. It thinks it's still up the Sunshine Coast, so it keeps dropping off the. Anyway.
Maybe we need a 5G. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh,
Hey, James.
thank you so much.
James said just become a channel member.
I was actually going to upload a photo and a little sneak peek at something later on today too. So thank you so much. You're a legend. You didn't have to do that. We
only just come
appreciate
in
it.
here. That's awesome.
You are cool. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Bloody legend. I
You
love that
are-
stuff.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. We're actually going to be doing more with the now I've learned how to use it properly with the member stuff, and we've got a few things that we're working on this year to make it a little bit more fun,
Special.
Yeah. So we appreciate that. Thank
We love
you.
the specialness.
I will
of
be putting up a
specialties,
post after
specials.
this live. I've got a photo I would like to share with you.
Ah,
Yes. So
is it a nude photo?
oh, did you know that there's something? Did you know that? No, it's not. No,
I'm joking,
He's just
folks, I'm
being
joking.
he's just being a wally. No,
I'm being a Wally. Where? Where's Wally?
I know, I was about to say
Oh,
something.
where's Waldo in the States? isn't it?
But so thank you so much for that. What was I answering?
I don't know.
What was he talking about? I don't know. I'm a weirdo.
I don't know.
You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo. You're way weirder.
Doofus
A doofus galah. Nettie, do me a favor and watch the end of our video on House. I embarrassed myself. Do you know what, Julianne? That's okay. I will watch that. I will watch it later. Probably watch it tomorrow.
I
But
think everybody might need to watch that now.
yeah, I think everyone should go and check out Sweeney Scream to watch Julianne embarrass herself. I
It'd be
embarrass
great.
myself so much, and I really wish that I could share some really funny outtakes from my last video I did when I did my cooking segment.
I
because
laughed so
I have saved-
hard.
I have saved some of my bloopers in a blooper folder on my phone, and I sit there and I watch them and I laugh at myself like every time. And there is one that is just so funny, but I can't put it on our channel, and it's. I want to share it with everybody, but it's not appropriate for our channel. And oh my gosh. Anyway, so if that went out there, it's an embarrassing thing. So
So there's,
I do it on a regular basis.
Bomber has very kindly put up a link to Hutch Homestead's
Thank you so
channel
much.
there, so make sure you check them out
Getting
too,
in
guys.
and getting it done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
I can't say it as well as you can.
That's
Adam,
neither
you're
can I.
naughty.
Who said that?
Jen
Why would I
Garrow.
be naughty?
Garrowen, what was he being naughty about?
Everything.
Did you? He is naughty.
I was just saying naughty things. I'm a bad boy. I'll have to go to
Thank
your
you.
room.
Thank you, Hutch Host. Oh, we really appreciate that. That's cool because usually we've had a couple of people join up as members, but it's not been during our lives, so we don't get to celebrate
that.
them and appreciate
Right.
it. Thank you, down at Boddington
Down at
Farm.
Boddington Farm.
You guys are
They're
special.
special people. My mum says I'm special.
You guys are special people too, and we appreciate you. And thank you so much for Agent popping in with the, like we said before, with the stuff to help us get our garden back up and going. We
So
appreciate it.
Nettie was talking just before about her bloopers from her channel,
Oh,
from her cake making videos.
yes.
Now, I get the unedited footage and have to do it all, and I laughed so hard.
I sneak in some bloopers because I send him through my footage, and I'll often just keep the bloopers to myself. But the last time I just sent him bloopers and I didn't.
Oh, the naked photo comment.
Oh, the naked photo.
No,
Oh,
there's no naked
oh,
photos.
no.
But we yeah, the bloopers reel, man. I put together one bloopers reel already. I want to do another one, but I can't use any of that, any of what the last one was, because you had a really bad day.
I really did.
And you were really filming.
I had two dogs on my own, and I had two dogs that just wanted to, like, I had mum's dog, I had my dog, and I don't want them anywhere near the cooking space, and they kept getting through where I tried to lock them away. I had two kids that were fighting.
Special.
And yeah, and in they just, every time I started to film, a dog would bark, or a dog would try and walk through to the kitchen, or a child would walk into the kitchen, and I was just getting so frustrated. And at one stage I forgot what heat was, I forgot what a microwave was called, and I just said, so if you own heat, yeah, so that's really what.
One of the funniest was
she
she did a whole scene and got it all the way to the end of what she wanted to film, and then all you heard in the background was and it was Archer opening the fridge
right in the background in the most important part of the thing, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
He's like, mummy,
and all that.
I want milk.
I have some milk, mummy. Oh, okay, darling. That's fine. Okay, so the funniest one that I did was I was filming something for my cake channel, and I pressed record, and that was great. And I did a rainbow cake. It was a 7-layer rainbow cake, and I was doing the buttercream on the outside. And I had my piping bag. I was ready to go, and I had it on the turntable, and and it was just, it looked great, and it ended up really well. And I went to press stop and realized I actually hadn't pressed record.
So who we got there? Kid Family Farm.
Kid Family Farm
is here as well. Thank you very much for dropping in and saying
good morning,
g'day.
good evening,
good night.
Good evening. I'm not sure.
Now I take it.
That's a really weird thing, because if it's nighttime, you can't really say good night, because that means like good night, bye, isn't it? So is it still evening in the middle of the night? Do you still call this evening? I'm really confused by words.
Good morning,
today.
Afternoon, and night.
Yeah, no, but like if you say good night, people are like, oh, okay, bye. But we really mean, I hope you're having a good night.
Good night.
So
not good night.
I'm really confused by words tonight, guys.
MB Heritage Farms. Thank goodness Michael knows how to bleep it. So I take it that's Bobby Jean there, and
scroll down a bit.
Got the
really peed my. Oh, hang on. I was without words in our last video, but could still say the F word with no problem. There was something here, Bomber Steve. I nearly peed myself with that comment. What was that about?
I have no idea.
So Bibi's talking about something, and we must have missed something that Steve said. Shush, Alfie. Alfie. Pop, pop.
No idea. Alfie can hear something going on there. It's actually funny. Like it's amazing how much you swear when you cooking or sewing or working with sheep. So
7:41 a.m.
If you've worked with sheep and not dropped some sort of language, then you haven't worked with sheep. Like it's plain and simple.
I want to find this Steve comment to see what she's talking about. Oh, yes. Come on, babe. Yeah, you love me.
Hey. Oh, you always want to look at stuff. What's this one here? Is that one there? Is it? No.
Proof that Agent 86 down on Boddington Farm can stay upright on his motorbike. Oh, yeah, he did a video of him driving on his motorbike up the highway and through the thing. It was like a come with me on a motorbike ride kind of video.
Yeah, cool.
That was pretty cool.
So, now, what do we got there? So, we said Kid Family Farm is here. What's the LLC? What's
LCC?
LLC. Sorry.
LLC.
LLC. That was my Lexistica.
Kid Family Farm. Is that like a state in?
I have no idea. LLC.
Have a great day, night. Thank you, Hutch Homestead, for popping in, becoming a member. You are a legend.
Mate,
we appreciate
thank you
it.
so much for the
Have an
wonderful
amazing
support.
day, and we will head over to your channel afterwards because
Got to check
that's
that out. I
a
think
nice
so.
new. You popped in, newbie, and became a member, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. Is Carl being rude?
I don't know. It's funny though. Now where were we there?
Oh, you were checking on a new bunny mummy, and she bit me, and I understand dropping that word. Yeah, sometimes you do. Like, I mean, I know some people don't.
There you go.
I think the turkey might be outside, and that's what he's barking.
I've got a
at.
funny feeling there might be a bandicoot out there.
Oh, you think it's a bandy?
Yeah, there's been a couple floating around.
Winter chores on the homestead a bit.
There you go,
different to Australia,
limited-
but that's the Kid Family's latest
There you
video.
go.
Thank you, Steve. Just the right person.
LLC.
I just said Steve, and I thought, is that his name? I'm really having trouble with words and things tonight. I don't know.
Like word spaghetti tonight, aren't you?
I'm sorry, guys.
cool.
It's cool, is it?
It's funny as. So
Carl's
Limited
always-
Liability Corp. There you go.
Limited liabilities. I don't actually know what that means. Legal limited. What?
Just LLC.
That's right. That's okay.
Right, yeah.
No way, Perish thought. You're always rude. Carl, you know what? Your dad jokes are really usually right up there.
I think Carl's a keeper.
Yeah.
He's a keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep him in there. If you haven't subscribed to Carl Lewis, folks,
He's got no channel.
he's got a channel there, and you can subscribe to him. But he has absolutely no content whatsoever. And we're on a mission to see how many subscribers we can get Carl Lewis.
Maybe-
How many up to, Carl? How many? We'd love to see how many you're up to now. I haven't checked in a while, so.
How does Bibby know that I've had Moscato at all? How do you know I've had too much?
Because you said before how much you like the Moscato at the pub,
Oh, fuck me.
and
I had.
an agent was there.
Did agents see my glass of wine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know it was a big glass.
They had a blush Moscato on tap at the pub today.
Yeah.
And I just thought, why not? So I did. And it was actually really nice. It was on the sweeter side. But
Carl
new
actually
sub
had new sub yesterday. I love that people subscribe to you, Carl. I think it's just absolutely hilarious. It's like, yeah, I think even I subscribe to you, mate. I think it's hilarious. It's great.
Kid Family Farm, we weren't under threat of fires. We're in Queensland. The fires were in South Australia, and it was residents that had a fire threatening their property. And the fire that was lit across the road from them, I think they said that the person that did that was taken into custody. They caught the person who deliberately lit that fire, and luckily all the fireys were out, so they were able to get on top of that really quickly for them. And the big fire that was a wildfire, like out of control, I think the wind changed direction or something like that, and it started to rain. And so they weren't under threat, but they were prepared for evacuating. And it's a really scary thing because it's so dry.
Well, it's
in
nearly
a lot of
12
places.
months since we had the big fire threat.
Yeah.
And
It's actually just over 12 months, I think, isn't it?
so
Oh, no,
from us
10
to
months.
Residence Homestead is about 2.5 days drive.
Yeah.
So for us to get there, and that's big days driving. So they're in South Australia, we're in Queensland. So it's about probably 2 days. You could do it in 2 days.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2.5 down to their place. So
yeah, so take us a while.
so we are a long way away from them. But yeah, fires are super scary. When we had the fires coming up through here, you can go back through the videos and see them, and we can actually see the plumes of smoke coming up over the hill, and we had the water bombers coming over us the whole time. So when you got 3 or 4 different planes flying over and dropping massive amounts of water. Just ridiculous. It's crazy. So the Beehive Homestead
Hello.
is here as well. Good
Thank you for joining
evening.
us.
Good morning. Good morning for you.
We
Evening for
keep
us.
saying good
So,
evening, but
Yes.
We're like, it's probably morning over there. And it's sort of
Now, somebody said before that they had kittens born the other day, or baby rabbits.
I
Born. Was
Was
that
that Mike?
Mike
Was
the
that-
caveman?
I think because Wild Edibles
Wild
has
Edibles
bunnies.
they have bunnies.
Yeah.
We can't have rabbits here.
We can't have rabbits in
I would
Queensland.
love to have rabbits here, but we're not allowed.
I
So
don't understand what this.
which one? Where are
How
you?
dry is it right now here?
How dry is it here? Now it's kind of a strange situation for us at the moment. We've had some rain, like we've had, but we're well under our average for this time of year. We've been in a 4-year drought. Now we've had rain. You've seen the rain come through. Like one of the storms come through the other day. We had 40 odd mil.
It was incredible. It's the most rain we've had
beautiful
in a long time.
Now that water goes into the tanks, and we've got a great water catchment system for our tanks. But we went down to the dam, and literally 40 mil of rain
Wasn't even a puddle in our dam.
wasn't even a puddle. The ground's still so dry that it just sucks it up instantly, and it's not even holding water. We've got a creek runs through the middle of our property.
It's dry.
And it's completely dry. And we've also got we've got a dam at the back of the property as well. Now that one has a little bit of water in it, but that catchment area is a lot bigger, but it's a smaller dam. So it's not actually up to what we call the hold point. So if the dam actually gets up to the hold point, it'll actually hold water the whole way through winter. So hoping we can get to that point so we can throw a few perch in there so the boys can go fishing.
So we call what we're currently living in is a green drought.
Yeah.
Because you can see grasses growing. You can see a lot of weeds growing, but they still look pretty because they're green. And so people think the drought's over, and it's not. It's far from over. So I missed it. Beehive, I think you guys, I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble remembering everybody tonight. They had issues with the beer flu.
Oh, did they?
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, so don't hold me to that. But I hope you are feeling better.
How's James and Ange going?
They've done another update, but I haven't had a chance to check it out.
See it either.
People are talking about rabbits and bunnies and why we can't have them.
So for Judy, in Queensland, Australia, it's actually illegal to keep rabbits. If you get caught with rabbits of any description without a special license, you can get rabbits for certain reasons. To have them, you can get a license in Queensland for demonstrations and for other stuff, but you cannot have them as a pet in Queensland, and you can't have them for food production in Queensland.
No.
In New South Wales you can, and Victoria you can, but here in Queensland you're not allowed. It's actually illegal, and instant $10,000 fine per animal if you get caught.
Yeah.
So so we're and I love rabbit. I am a huge fan of rabbit.
Apparently I was when I was a kid. I don't remember it.
Nettie,
if you refer back to my whole brain injury thing.
So Nettie used to love rabbit, but she brain injury, she can't bring herself to eat it because they're cute.
No, it's not that. I don't feel like when the taste that I feel like they taste like doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. That sounds dumb.
That you feel
okay, so
how you think they feel that they taste like.
This is what Adam has to deal with, because I'll see something and I'll be like, okay, so to me this is going to be a heavy game taste, or it's going to be this, or I'll compare it to something else. You'll
taste it and you'll go, it's nothing like I expected.
So, but I've tried crocodile and kangaroo and all the other things, so I probably would try rabbit again, but. I wanted to read what Bibi said because she was talking about hot firefighters, and I was like, I'm down for that. What?
What?
What's Bibi talking about?
Now,
sorry, Bibi.
The other thing that we're doing as well, for those people that tune in to our channel, now we are monetized and we do have all of our stuff going on for that, and we've been pretty happy with the way it's all going at the moment. But as we get money from YouTube, we're actually putting that aside at the moment, and we are putting in that in for our water catchment system. So everybody that does pitch in for different stuff and all the rest of it, we really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All the money we get from that, we're actually putting aside for that, and so we can get extra tanks.
Yes. So when it does rain, we can actually capture all of that.
And on that one weird day when we actually end up with 1 million subscribers, and we're getting hundreds of thousands of views per video.
Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. That's our goal. We've worked it out. You know how we discussed it last live? Our goal we've determined is 2,000 subscribers.
5,000.
He's just being a dill.
But yeah, that's actually our goal. When we actually get to that point, we might be able to look at getting a bore dropped.
Yeah.
So getting well dug.
So that's
for you
the
guys in the
long-term
States,
goal,
yeah.
but the short-term goal is to maybe get a couple more tanks.
Yeah. I think we need at least another 2 more tanks. So we're slowly getting towards there, and it's very, very
And
thankful
hello,
for everybody
Judy,
who
by the
does
way.
that.
Sorry,
So-
did you say hello to Judy?
No, I didn't.
You pinned her comment, but you
So-
didn't say hello, Judy. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate
No, I
that.
didn't actually. There you go.
Damn, no, what? No Easter Bunny in Queensland. Oh, Easter Bunny comes. So Beehive's doing well. Cool.
You're right.
Current legislation, imprisonment. Oh, okay. They were talking about from the government.
Yeah. Oh, for the rabbit side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rabbits for Queensland. So it's a whole different. And the thing that I found moving to Queensland as well is not allowed to have ferrets either. Ferrets are illegal as well. So, and if anyone that's been ferreting before for rabbits, it is so much fun. Nettie's never got to experience it, and most of my family that lived in Victoria all still have ferrets. They all still have ferrets, and they do all that. It's great fun. So. Jandera's put definitely with Adam 5K. It's a dream, mate. It is a dream.
I feel like I've been watching a lot of channels, like they've been moving on really quickly and doing super well. And I just don't, I don't know. I just like, we've been like a slow build. Like we've been really, and I just feel like 5,000 subscribers would be something we'd look at maybe in the next couple of years. But I think we need to.
Carl.
Hunting rabbits.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. That's funny.
But I think conservatively, I think 2,000 subscribers would be good, and it'd be nice to be able to share more channels. And
Bomber, been there, mate. Been there, brother. How much fun's that? I think get out of that.
I don't know what that means.
So when you drop your ferrets you drop your ferrets into a hole, and if you haven't been ferreting before, you put nets over the holes. So you actually have so as the rabbits run out, they get the net, and you go over and grab them, and then you reset the net real quick, rightio. So basically, your ferrets go down there, but every now and then your ferret will catch a rabbit, and when a ferret catches a rabbit, he's hungry and he wants to eat. But when a ferret has a big feed, well, when you have a big feed, what do you do at Christmas Day? You go to a bit of a sleep and need a bit of a coma, a bit of a food coma. So that's what the old ferret does. But he's down inside the rabbit burrow when he does it.
Yeah.
So you got to dig out your.
Oh.
So you got to dig up the old rabbit burrow to try to get your ferret.
Thank you for explaining that to me, because I was a little bit lost.
Very fun. We used to love it though. It's good fun.
155 is nice growth. Yes, we started. Adam started this channel in 2017.
Yeah.
He had a broken leg, and he actually I think the first video is on dragon fruit seeds, isn't it? Or is it on
no, quail
eggs hatching. So he started doing that, and
we had the idea we wanted to put the channel.
When he says we, he means he.
I wanted to do it. Nettie wasn't keen at all because she said, no, I want to watch.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm boring. No one wants to look at me. I'm not.
I said, I want to look at you.
Yeah, but you, whatever. Okay, let's move on from that. So I didn't feel like what we could, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know a lot about YouTube. I didn't realize there was such a good community. And I was really, I don't know. I was a bit weird about me being on screen. In case I said something wrong and people would like laugh at me.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest thing, is I'm concerned that people are going to make fun of me.
We hope people laugh at us because
but now I realize that it's not,
it's not the be all and end all.
Yeah.
And it's actually really fun. But yeah, so we decided I decided to put it together, started doing some videos, and pretty much when the beer flu hit the start of last year, we decided to go, boom, okay, it was probably about April, we decided to really take it seriously. But in March, April, we decided to do a video a day and started pushing it from there. So that's when we really started taking it along. And then Nettie started getting more involved.
So in January in 2020, when you were at Tamworth, we had storms one after another coming straight for us and then going around us, just forming over us, going over it. And I actually did my first video
You
on
did.
my own. I filmed it all. I gave it all to Adam. I don't know if anyone watched that video, and I will tell you right now, I have never watched that video. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what I looked like. But I decided that I was going to bite the bullet and do it when Adam wasn't home, because then if he didn't know I was doing it, then he would never know. But if I was okay with what I did, I'd just give it to him, see what he thought, and go from there. And ever since then, I've joined you. And yeah, but we didn't really push for it until.
Well,
April.
I just sort of wanted to make sure that you were right with it first, and really pushed you in that direction, but wanted you to do it in your own pace and time as well.
I mean,
so
I've got a fair bit of knowledge that I would like to share with people, like my experiences and stuff like that with animals and that side of thing. Oh, that's your leg.
I
Sorry.
know I'm trying to push the dog out of the way.
I thought that was the dog. I nearly pushed you out the way, and it's your leg. Sorry.
Alfie's going nuts underneath us here.
So I'm not sure. Did we miss something here?
So I don't know whether that's to us or to the chat at the moment, but I'm claiming it as ours. So thanks, Bobby. Love you too, mate. We're claiming it. Yeah, so we pretty much that's what we decided to do, was really push our channel along from there. We got a little bit of a boost with that Anzac in the Driveway song that we released.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before a few times, but yeah, we really had a little bit of fun with that. But yeah, it's been really good growth, and I think it's been really good for Nettie to share a bit on the community side of it and meet a lot of you guys through this platform, and it's been fantastic. So we really do appreciate it.
Helped my confidence a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's been really good. So I've that's why I've started my Nettie Cooks.
Yeah. So I'd love to see that go really well as well. So
yeah, well, there's been a few people that have been like, "Oh, what are you cooking next?" and everything. I'm like, "Oh, that's really nice," because that encourages me to keep going. And I know Adam does really well with his reviews as well. And then all the animal and farm content, like I said, it's been a little bit lax. Just a little bit, because I've been down.
The hardest thing with doing animals, with what we're doing at the moment too, is that we literally are doing the same thing day in, day out. I don't know how many times I can show you a video of me moving the sheep yards every day. I don't know how many times I can show you the zoos coming over and eating. I don't know how many, that's what it comes down to. It's insane. Now, what was that one there? We had Harrison watches Mr. Beast,
and he's 54 million
subscribers.
So I think 280 is unimpressive. I know, but don't compare yourself to Mr. Beast, because he's Mr. Beast.
Man, he's
oh my gosh.
So
I made Adam.
Jimmy's like the coolest dude ever.
I made Adam not watch a video the other day because I wanted to watch it, because we were kid free on Saturday night, and I said to him, "I want to sit down and watch Mr. Beast."
If you haven't watched Mr. Beast, man, that one he did for the food one, the most expensive food, what was it, $100,000 ice cream. Holy moly! Now he has a lot of money and all the rest of it, but the good that man does for the charity, for charity and for people in need, is phenomenal. He's an absolute legend. So there's a reason he got YouTuber of the Year this year, and it's because he's an absolute legend. That's why. Plain and simple, he's a cool dude. Oh no, I'll put my hat back on. That's terrible. Get stuff, Carl.
Silhouette Park Farms, it was for you guys. We are so happy to have met you, and then all the other channels.
Can't recognise quite a young, handsome Bert Newton. What do you think, Patty? That's funny.
Can you put Carl in timeout?
You can't put Carl in timeout. He won't get the comments.
I was trying to.
You can't time out,
I was trying to keep a straight face just then.
I got timed out in D&I's chat the other day
because it was funny.
It was funny. Simon timed me out.
You should get more animals. Well, you know what? And then it'll just be repetitive of feeding more animals. No, we can't get any more animals at the moment. We're at absolute max capacity with financially.
Yes, financially we're
with the amount of water we have, the amount of feed we have, and the amount of lambs we hopefully have coming. We've peaked.
So hopefully
we're in a comfortable position with what we've got.
Our plan for our sheep is any ewe lambs we get out of this lot, we can run on with our new ram.
Yeah.
So we have the potential of expanding our herd quite a lot. which is just that's a game changer for us, which is fantastic. So very, very excited.
There was one more thing I wanted to mention. Bibby and Agent are currently down on Boddington Farm are currently talking about some of their prepper videos and things like that. And Agent was doing a Get Back Home kit on their live. I think they were going through
a Get Back Home kit.
Yeah,
it's called a Bug-In kit.
Yeah, Bug-In kit. Yeah. So
sorry, all these people do these things on these Bug-In kits.
Yeah,
and you laugh at me for mine.
I know,
for ages.
I know, because I
actually have.
Okay.
I've carried a Bug-In kit I've carried a Bug-In kit nearly everywhere I've gone for probably 25 years.
I just want to put a little tidbit in here. I was born and raised in the city, Brisbane. My first word was horse, and all I ever wanted to do was be around horses and everything like that. So mine has been a slow growth into where I'm now. So that kind of thing, I never sat down and thought about it, because you turn a tap on, you flick a switch. That's my... Yeah, so this is why I'm learning all about this now. So yes, I know it was that. But that's not where I was going with that question, that topic. What I was about to say is that Bibby and Agent, I think they're running a competition this week for kids. So if you do have a kid, go over and check it out. They're doing a determine a flower. I think it is vegetable. It's not a vegetable. Shit, I can't word.
You've lost it.
Have a look at their channel. They have a competition for kids to win some parsley seeds.
Some parsley seeds.
I've entered.
Now, Agents put there. No, it's a Get Back Home kit. So, so a bug out kit is to when you leaving your home to get out, and a bug in kit is a Get Back Home kit. So it's a bug in kit is actually
we have two pigs.
What we do. So, sorry,
we have two pigs.
Yes, we have two
one
pigs.
Pig, so I just said we've got two.
We've got two pigs. Pigs actually go better in twos too. If you get pigs, they go better in pairs, and sows, not boars. So if you get two sows together, they'll actually organise a pecking order, and you'll actually do a lot better with two sows than you will with a sow and a boar, or two boars.
Name the plant. Yes, kids competition. So Thank you, Bomber Steve. So if you have kids and you're in Australia, because it's open to Australian residents only, go and check that one out. I've already done my little entry for Archer and Zender.
There you go.
I don't know. So, yeah, I think they said they were running it until Sunday. I think. So I just wanted to say that, sorry, because I forgot to mention it.
So earlier. There you go. People put their it's for the Get Back Home kit, because he lives 50 minutes away, and that is 100% what a bug-in kit is. So not the bug out kit, a bug-in kit is 100% a kit to get yourself to your home base and to your supplies.
Oh my god.
So Carl. Both my kits are the same: beef jerky, 6 bottles of rum, 2 scotch. I'll tell you what, that is a pretty good bug-in kit, mate. That's a bug-in, bug-out, and bugger off kit. I don't know. That is a kit and a half, mate. That is.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what we've got coming up at the moment. We've got all this different stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea. Berkshire pigs want them to till the ground before they put in the orchard and vegetables. And obviously they want bacon. He's just moving over to that side.
No, he's got some.
No, he doesn't.
I thought he did. He's just chewing everything.
He just wants to sleep on my lap, and he can't on this chair. That's why he keeps looking at me like, come on, Mum, what are you doing? That's our dog, by the way.
So, the Berkshire pigs. The thing you have to be a little bit careful with if you're using pigs for tilling ground depends on the type of ground you have. They'll till different areas, but then they'll completely flatten others. So if you're using pigs to turn up ground and all the rest of it, a lot of people need to till as well. They still need to go and till their soil on top of that. I think Matthew Evans found that out the hard way.
Why is that?
Is
that the one you watched down at
from Puggle Farm?
Puggle Farm.
Not Puggle. He's at Fat Pig Farm now.
Pig Farm.
Fat Pig Farm down in Tasmania. He's got a television series, Matthew Evans, called The Gourmet Farmer.
That's it. Gourmet Farmer. Yep.
And he does some fantastic stuff down there. But he actually found out the hard
Sometimes
way.
I don't have my glasses on. That's why I'm struggling to read anything. Sorry, you keep talking.
So he actually found out the hard way that that pigs aren't always the best. They're really good at breaking it up, spreading it around, and fertilizing the ground. But you still have to till with pigs. It's a sort of a slippery slope. You want even worse than that. You may need to put some. Don't put ducks in. Chickens are actually really good for breaking up ground as well. Who we got there?
Still, I'll look there. Okay, I can see. Still Inya is still no. Still Inya is still Inya. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce that. Right.
Still Inya. Oh, still Inya is still Inya.
That's a cool name.
That's a funny name. Oh no.
Oh, so the Berkshire pigs are used a lot in this area to till. Cool. Kid family. Okay, folks, gotta go. Maybe a farmer.
It's been 2 hours. Like it's been.
Thank you so much for joining us, Kid Family Farm. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for jumping in, mate. Yeah, very much appreciate it. It's very funny. I'm sorry, I'm just still laughing at that.
Chickens are amazing for breaking up the ground as well. Troll. What? Who's a troll?
What's the matter?
Agent just said troll. Is there a troll? Mods can do your thing if there's a troll.
Is he really a troll? Or?
I don't know if they're talking about that one or if there's another one. I never see when the trolls come through. So
don't know.
Bomber Steve is obviously not.
Steve's all over trolls.
Steve's just sharing everybody's channels. So
sharing channel. There you go. Look at that. Still in ya. So where's the wrong one? There you go. So kid, Nettie just said that. Kid family. Thank you so much for jumping on in, guys.
We appreciate that.
We really do appreciate it. Now, I think
hit the likes if you will. That helps.
Yeah, hit those likes, hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and do all of that. But I think everyone's
subscribed anyway.
Yeah, very much appreciated.
I looked at our numbers today because I thought, why not? And we'd lost 3 subscribers. I thought, I'm not looking at them anymore. Adam's trying to train me not to train me. Sorry, that's a wrong word to use. He doesn't do it. He has no hope of doing that.
I do. I give a little treat. Okay.
But he has tried to tell me stop looking at your subscriber count. I'm just curious, and I like seeing everyone else's channel growth as well.
It actually like I'm one of these people. I try to say to Nettie, and I try to say to other people as well. Don't focus.
Okay. Stilinia is still. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. They're from Catfish Terry.
Oh, rightio.
No, Agent was talking about someone else. I think, guys. I don't think he was talking about that guy. But thank you so much for popping over. Catfish Terry's cool. I like going on his lives. He's just like chilling. He's like chilling, and he's like, and it's just. But I will admit, I didn't actually understand some of the things that he was saying, and Adam had to translate for me, because his accent is so like strong. It's so cool.
Nettie has trouble understanding accents.
I do a lot of lip reading.
Yeah.
When we're in face to face, and a lot of the live chats, if I can't see
the Catfish Terry saw my when we went live and I was cooking those steaks. It was just like a off the cuff thing. We just went, yeah, right, yeah, let's do this. And he jumped on and checked that out. And I jumped on his live. I didn't realize that he'd watched it. And he's like, in his like that drawl accent of his, doing like them there steaks look fantastic.
Yeah. So if anyone on here hasn't seen Catfish Terry's channel, you need to go over there.
He's
say good day from us because I think he's pretty cool. He came. I think we did a love raid.
He turns into stuff.
Was that one of the raids we did, guys, that do the North Shore raids? Did we find, or did I'm trying to work out. Excuse me, their loss. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm not worried about it, but I thought it was funny. Adam did a music show and we lost 3 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's actually, I would say it's more likely, you get subscribers from shorts and stuff like that, and
don't care. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, guys. Is don't focus on your subscribers. Focus on what you do. Like that's what we do. Nettie sort of gets a bit tied up in the subscriber base and all that.
Thank you, guys.
But yeah, I just all about what we do. I don't really care what other people are doing. I care about what we're doing. But
Good
in saying that,
impersonation, Judy just said of Terry.
I love Terry. I reckon he's great.
Oh, you suggested him for a raid, so it was. Thank you, Sweeney's. I thought it was, and it was. Yeah.
He just like lay back. He just doesn't care. He's like cool.
Yeah.
He's all about the fish.
It's like chill.
Just chilling.
I love it. It's really cool.
I want to go fishing with him.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be great to go fish. That's what I said to him. We were talking about the steak, and I said, well, if we ever get a chance to share a barbecue, we'll cook a steak together.
Yeah.
And he was real excited about that. Really nice bloke. I reckon he's he's good fun. So
I think it's pretty cool.
What were we saying that? Yeah, so
a good blues singer name.
So we're basically when it comes to doing our channel and that, I'm just about what we do. I don't, I don't care about what other people are doing. But in saying that, I really enjoy what other people are doing as well.
And by when he says he doesn't care, like if we're doing the same content as someone else, like we've got to do us. Like if everyone's putting out the same video, it's just because we're all kind of doing the same thing. So we all have a point of difference and we all have something to bring to the table. Like literally, most of us have something to bring to the table. And but I was always a bit awkward. I sort of thought, oh, if we put out a video and someone's just put out a video, it'll seem like we're copying, but we're not. So
I said to Nettie, I've said to Nettie, and it's taken years for her to believe it, but I personally believe every single person, even if they say they haven't, every person out there has a story. Everyone has a story they can tell. Everyone has something about them that is different to somebody else or just awesome. And every single person has that. Yeah. It doesn't matter who you are. You can think that you're the most dull person on earth, but I guarantee you, I know that Nettie thinks that she's one of the most dull people on earth. She makes amazing cakes. You've seen her cakes. So for those that didn't know, Nettie used to make all of the flower arrangements and garlands for nearly every major horse show in Australia.
I even sent some to America. I had clients in America.
So
that was my big thing that I did before I had kids.
So all the big garlands and the shows. So so she used to do all of those. You did that for years.
Yeah.
She's been an amazing horse breeder for many years as well.
Look at you talking me up.
Well, you have. And am I lying about any of it?
I'm maybe not so amazing. I mean, it's things that I've done, like and I've been very proud of the work and the work that I've put in over the last 20, 30 years. I'm just like it is what it is. Though.
And that's what it is. It's all about getting out there and actually showing what you can do. You've got all this knowledge and all this stuff that you've done through your life, and you have an opportunity to tell your story. And that's what this platform is all about, and that's what we're all about.
Garen's just put try and share stuff that will inspire others to give it a go, and that's exactly it. You know what? If someone watches one of my videos and goes, "Hey, she can do it. Let's give this a go," or "He can do that. Let's give it a go," then we've kind of achieved something, and that's what I feel like is a really cool thing to be able to do. And I know with my cooking, I love it when people send me messages and put up photos on our Facebook page of when they've cooked something that and followed the recipe. Really appreciate it. So
there you go, Nettie.
What's this? Hi there, just arrived to give my support from Cyprus.
You go.
I think we're subscribers of those guys. I've watched videos of theirs before. So
there you go. Welcome, guys. So thank you for jumping on in. So that's the thing is, like I keep saying to everybody has a story. Everybody has something to say, and I say to people that people try to say, "Oh, we've got to do this. We've got to do this. We want to start a YouTube channel. We want to do all of that." Now it takes time, but get in there and make sure that you just do it. Have a go. Get some stuff out. You know what? I really, really do. I'm so proud of everything that Nettie's achieved. And, you're a pretty amazing person. And you don't sort of believe in yourself a lot, which does my head in like awkward. You wouldn't believe. Look at it. It's all awkward. Oh, no.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what, the
best thing to say is thank you.
Thank you.
And now you're just picking on me. Oh, look, Darren's here.
He made it.
He's late.
Where's your note,
You
sir?
need a note.
I hope you're well, Darren. I hope you're well, Darren.
Oh.
I was actually going to message you about something yesterday, and I was like, and then I couldn't remember what I was messaging him about. So I don't know what. It must have been something on one of the lives or something the other day, and I was like, oh, I'll message you about it. Maybe it was TubeBuddy or something. I wanted to talk to him about tags.
Are
Yeah.
you doing that tube buddy thing?
No, I
On
was
it?
going. I want to. I'm going to for my cake channel. But everyone's like, oh, you need to do it because it helps you. It's not. It's about optimizing your channel using tags and everything
Yep.
like that. So yeah.
Have we put New Beginnings
Link.
site up there? Have we?
Oh, along the river homestead. Hello.
Where are they?
Thank
Oh,
you for popping in. I know it's super
we
early.
got
And yeah,
skip ad. Whoops. We got a few people jumping in there.
along the river homestead.
Along the river homesteads here.
Did you get? Where is?
There you go. Oh, what have we got?
You clicked the wrong one.
They're moving too quick on me. Everyone's moving. The stuff moving along, moving.
Thank you for popping in. I know it's early. I appreciate it. I love their lives because
Along the river.
they-
Where are they?
she doesn't give a damn what she says or what they're talking about. They just say anything that comes out of their mouths and they don't care. And they get I've forgotten her name now. The other lady that is another channel. She goes on with them as well, and they chat and they have so much fun. I feel like sitting back, and it's usually like 9-10 o'clock in the morning here, and I feel like sitting back with a drink and just like having a party with them. I love it. They're so much fun.
Oh, good. Oh, there you go. So Bomber's put up the New
Call
Beginnings
me, Nettie,
there.
and I'll walk you through it. I don't talk on the phone, Darren.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry, and it's not anything offensive. I have trouble communicating on the
so
phone.
with the stuff we were talking about before. That Nettie does rely on visual stuff for speaking to people.
I have
as
trouble
well,
and get
so-
confused talking on the phone because I can't have a visual and I get lost. So if you needed to talk, it'd have to be either through Adam sitting here with me or maybe like this sort of thing. Skype. What is it called?
You could do a Skype call
Skype
or a
call or
video,
something
video
like
call. You
that.
can do a video call with Darren.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. Not tomorrow because I'll be crying all day.
So if you're wondering what that's about too,
It's after 8 a.m. Okay.
both the kids are going to Archer has his second day of kindy and
tomorrow.
Archer has his
And Xander,
first day of
first day
grade one. So this will be Nettie's first time without the kids,
in
both
6
of them-
and a half years.
both of them at school. So she's very excited.
I don't actually know what the other day someone said, oh, what are you going to do? And I said, oh, I don't know anything other than being a mum and a wife now. Like, that's it. That's all I know how to be. I don't know if I've been a real good wife lately, but whatever.
Well, I'll tell you
Just
what,
a
though,
mum.
you can. No, I won't say that.
So I don't know. So I've just
Kids are at school.
I'm
You
gonna-
can come home and be the wife.
so I think the next month or so, I'm just going to take a lot of me time and just get some stuff
I think
done
you need to.
and just like refocus on making some things about myself.
I think you can make some videos and maybe do some stuff for your cake channel
Yeah,
and
so
have
that's
some
what
time
I'm.
for yourself.
Yeah, so but that's where I'm sort of, sad at first. Then you can have your time to learn to appreciate. Yeah, and I think that's like I mean I don't say to the kids that I'm going to miss them or anything like that in the sense of that because I feel like they'll be like, oh, mummy's missing me, so I have to miss her. I just say, I will see you at the gate of the afternoon. We have a ritual, Xander especially. I blow him a kiss and I say, now put that in your pocket. What? It's cute. I blow him a kiss and he catches it and he puts it in his pocket. What? What's wrong with that? Is that bad?
No, you never told me about this like last year.
We've
You never,
always
no,
done it.
Yeah, no, but you never told me, and I had to drop him off to school there one day, and he's sitting there with his hand up, waiting to catch it,
Oh,
and I'm standing there going,
high five.
"High five, dude!" and then he's going, "You meant to blow me a kiss, Daddy. Like, what's wrong with you?" I was like,
Look, see, I love it. She just says she has no filter. I love it. I bet
Was
how he
it?
knows what you can do while the kids are at school.
I know.
What?
That's what I said.
Do the washing.
Do the washing on the machine.
Both kids just said, "See you, mum," from kindy. Yeah, it's interesting. Archer was really good. I was really proud of him because he's been my little buddy for 4 years, and he was really really good. And so it'll be interesting to see how he goes tomorrow.
He
with the
had
school
so much fun at kindy.
He did.
He had
really did.
so much fun.
And which is nice. It's really nice to see your kids at this stage to do all of it. And
And we understand, a lot of people in the homesteading community do homeschooling and all that sort of thing. We have the opportunity where we're it takes us what 20 minutes
Not even
to
that.
drive into town, not even
Yeah.
20 minutes to drive into town.
Yeah.
And we can do that each day. And they're really good schools. It's a small country community. The local community around where we are is amazing.
Yeah.
We're so lucky to have such a tight-knit and friendly community around us. The people in town are just wonderful. Even the old blokes at the bakery talk to us now.
I know.
That took me 3 years. I like literally there's old blokes at the bakery. They were walking every day. We'd walk past them, and you just try to say good day to them. They would just like. And finally, I broke one, and now they all say good day. They all want to say good day, and they say good day to the kids, and yeah, it's really good now, isn't it? So, but yeah, once you break the old fellas in town. Yeah. You're a local, like you're in.
We're in.
You're in as soon as you get that. So
we're really lucky and fortunate. And obviously during lockdown, I had to do homeschooling with Xander being in prep last year. But I feel like with my brain capacity and issues and all of that we discussed earlier in the live, homeschooling probably isn't the best thing for me. At the moment, and whilst the kids are happy where they are and everything's going really well and we're happy with the education that they're receiving, that they will stay in the current system that they're in. And
just smaller classes, super nice teachers, really good teachers, great communication with all of us. So we're so happy with the way they are in there. It's fantastic. Now Darren did put that a video chat would be fine.
Okay, cool.
For that as well. That was a little bit earlier. So, Darren, I did see that, mate, and thank you so much. So, if you wonder who we're talking about there, that's Darren at Down Under Farm and Forge.
And apparently he's been stuffing his zucchinis.
So, make sure.
So, check out that.
Make sure. Oh, that was Bomber just put that up, didn't he? Right there. So, Bomber just put that up for Darren.
Darren's very proud of his zucchini.
His
zucchinis.
Darren's very proud of his zucchini.
I just read zucchini, so I said he's very proud of his zucchini, and I was like, oh gosh, that's come across really rude, but I wasn't being rude.
So make sure that you go and check out Darren. He's doing some great stuff. He does some great metalwork videos, some cool cooking videos, and a whole heap of other stuff as well. So, and a really nice guy to boot.
And he even watches our videos when I do stuff with chocolate, because he's supportive of nearly like pretty much hundreds of channels. Like, he's super cool. Like, he's out there supporting everyone. He doesn't even like chocolate, guys. So if he watches the video and there's chocolate in it, then you know that he likes your channel. Thanks.
Darren is way too focused on his zucchini.
Sorry, Darren.
Hey, Darren,
that was.
Can you put the? Can I put the photo up of you with the zucchini?
I put it on the group.
Oh,
I said mine's bigger than yours. He's like, that's an old photo, Nettie. It doesn't count. And I'm just like, it's still.
That's funny. That was a massive zucchini.
Not like it would grow with his little pepper. Oh, so funny.
Righty.
No, Darren's really cool. We're
Darren, I have a big zucchini.
And it's funny, what I said before was purely innocent, and I was about to say
a slip of the tongue.
What's going on? And I can't blame this on the Moscato, because I had that.
It's like a button-up pumpkin hanging off the end of a zucchini. That's
so I had Moscato today, a small glass, at like 1:00 this afternoon, and it's hours ago. So the Moscato is not talking. It's purely because I can't word tonight.
Okay, now we've been going for just over 2 hours here, guys. So we are going to pull the pin on it tonight. Thank you so much, everybody who jumped into the live stream. Thank you, all of our friends from all around the world who have jumped in and shown their support today. We really do appreciate it. So happy Australia Day if you're in Australia, if you're an expat, anyone like that can then. Hope you've had a fantastic Australia Day. If you're from overseas, then hope your Australia Day is fantastic too, because everyone deserves to have a good Australia Day.
Thank you all for being you. Smile often. See ya. Thank you, still in ya and still in the. I can't even say that.
Still in ya is still in ya.
Still in ya is still in ya. Is that what it is?
Did anyone
find out who put the bump in the bump shabomp?
Carl.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that took me
that
so long.
is
Oh, Julianne, you're
funny.
back to work tomorrow, but aren't you doing a live chat with Jess tomorrow? You're doing like a pajama party or something like that?
Did anyone find out who put the bomb in the bomb she bomb? Who put the ram in the ramadama ding dong?
Is it like
That's funny.
that's from
Who
Greece?
put the bomb in the bomb she bomb a bomb? Who put the ram in the ramadama ding dong? That's
We'll always be
that's
together.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye, Judy.
very, very cool. Thank you so much for jumping in, everybody. Now that we got distracted by the ramadama ding dongs,
Yeah,
all this zucchini talk and talking about ramadama ding dongs, buddy.
it's just going downhill, guys. So we gotta go.
So,
Like
what do they got? The Swennies.
I've gotta
Swennies is
get-
doing the pajama party.
Yes, tomorrow. With Jess, I'm pretty sure.
So, Jess from which
Keto
Jess?
Homestead.
Keto Homestead, Jess.
I don't
Yep.
know what time
Okay.
it is, but what time? 3 p.m. Thursday, our time. 3 p.m. Thursday. Is tomorrow Thursday?
Okay.
What's today? Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
So that's
Tomorrow's
not
Wednesday.
tomorrow. That's Thursday. Julianne, can you message me when you're going to be doing that if you get time? Because I'm hopeless. Archer will be at home on Thursday, so good to see you. Stay safe. Yes, everybody, stay safe.
So thank you everybody for all
Always
tuning
do
in.
something nice. That is great advice, Bomber. I always used to say, share a smile because you might be the reason someone smiles.
So, oh, look at you go.
That's
Very
what I used to always say.
philosophical.
No, it is because if you share a smile, if you're having a really bad day and someone smiles at you, it gives you just that little bit of a boost and it sometimes helps. And you just
Yeah.
don't know what someone's going through in their life. And I feel like being kind, always choose being kind.
I do laugh though. Like I'll have days when I'm doing stuff. Even you'll do it to me as well. And I'll sit there and I'll go like, and I'll just have that look on my face, and then it'll be like, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" Because we smile a lot. Like, yeah, it's always doing something, but we always smile a lot. So, and that's what it comes down to, isn't it? Just share the love, folks.
Share the love, share a smile,
Everything's about the love.
and take care and
The
stay safe.
loving of the love.
So
We
thank
love the
you.
loves of the love.
I think we all just sang it. So thank you all so much for popping in and joining us. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already,
Yep,
we
and
appreciate
thank you
that.
so much, everybody, for tuning on in.
because it helps our algorithm. See, I'm
Our
learning
algorithms. Our algorithms.
algorithms.
Rhythms.
Our rhythms.
Algorithms.
Our algorithms are ruined.
Our wiggle wiggles, our algo wiggle wiggles are ruined. That's funny. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
all of our
Biddy. Thank you,
moderators, for all
Julianne.
of your
Thank you,
wonderful
Carl.
work. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you,
Keep
Darren.
saying thank you to
Thank
people.
you, Steve. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel
thank
like it's
you.
an acceptance speech.
Thank
Thank you. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank you all for coming, and thank you so much for this wonderful
That was
award.
a really weird voice.
I know. That's my acceptance speech award. No, my acceptance. How do you do an acceptance speech? You need a trophy for an acceptance speech, don't you? Look at this. You like. Ladies and gentlemen, this award means so much to us this week. Sorry. That was-
Catfish Terry is sick. What? Sorry, I just saw that, Julianne. What's going on? Yes, so he's doing that's actually a trophy he won.
so yeah, that one. That's actually a real trophy.
Yeah.
That was I won the
Dusty.
Dusty Boot Awards, which is very dusty.
It's actually Dusty. very dusty.
So which one was this?
Is
This
Sweeney
was
still
for the what did I win this for?
I don't know if you're still there, Julianne, but what's that?
Services to Country Music Award. There you go.
Yeah.
That was the
Is-
Services to Country Music Award for the Dusty Boots, which you can go up there.
I don't know if Terry. Are we still
Okay, now we're still live, but
know,
yep. Okay,
Julian,
we've had enough. So
Julianne just said something about Terry being sick.
Catfish Terry is sick. Oh, what's going on there then?
I don't know, but I think everyone's gone. So
Okay, well, we're going to head off. We'll find out what's happening with that. And
thank you so much for
yeah,
sharing all the
so
links tonight, Steve. We really appreciate it.
If Terry's live, jump in and show him some love, guys. So he might need it if he's been crook as well. So yeah.
On his community page, okay, Catfish has been struggling with respiratory issue, not COVID. He's been sick for a couple of weeks.
rightio.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
Cool.
Thank you, MB. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. Love to you and Michael and the kids.
So thank you
Very
for popping in.
cool. Hey,
Thank you. I said thank you for popping in.
thank you for popping in.
Thank you for
Pop
popping
it,
in
there'll be a
and
pop, bro.
joining us. Thank you so much for
popped
joining us,
in.
guys. So we will catch you.
Right, yeah, we're off.
Catch you later.
Okay, guys. Bye. See you
Bye.
later. Maybe.
If you know
Here
how
we
to end
go.
it.
Bye.